Anyways, that everything. My ampute.
Are you playing on the Switch?
No, this is the PS4 version because I fucking hate the Switch Pro controller so goddamn much, and this game made me realize that.
No, I actually agree. I think the D-pad's shitty, but like I haven't played any game that needs it, so I haven't really thought about it much.
It's so fucked up. It's like the squishiest thing, and I'm not sure if this is just limited to the one I have. Like if I
I
happen
can
to
tell you, I have mine right in front of me.
where it's like I'm not sure if this is an issue. Okay, I made it public just now, by the way. I'm not sure this is an issue I have personally with mine, but I feel as though it drops inputs on the D-pad.
Could not tell you if that's true, but I know mine is like really like squishy and kind of.
I kind of noticed it when I was playing SMT5. But like I thought I was just like being weird. It's like, oh, that's strange. I thought it was me at first, but after trying out freestyle mode on this with the Pro controller, it was miserable. It was so bad. I hated it because like switching styles is done with the D-pad, and that's pretty fucking important for this game.
Yeah. Are we gonna play more Terraria after the stream?
I'd fucking love to at some point. I know Tony wants us to help him
You
with.
just said that. Oh. By the way, hello Heather Collins. Hello Sundowner. Sundowner says, "Yo, my favorite PS2 game," and Heather Collins says, "Hello there."
There, gamers, we're just gonna set up everything.
So, what exactly is your goal today with the stream?
I want to get footage of kind of weird weapon combinations, more using styles more than I did before. Because I used like Swordmaster and not Trickster, Swordmaster or Royal Guard during my first playthrough, but those weren't fully leveled up when I finished the game, and I had to grind a lot. I had to grind a lot twice actually because I accidentally saved over a file I made for this video just for that.
Damn.
And I had to replay the game again.
Well, Snackugo says the goat, and Talking Soda Pop, who's a YouTube member, says Jello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Nap's Compendium.
I remember that fucking. What was it, behind the meme?
Yep. Because I find it so weird that like behind the meme got hated on so much, and now you have like some channel called Internet Meme Culture that does like the same thing, and they're all like, "Bro, great analysis. This is so good." And it's like it's the same shit. Anybody in chat see the first episode of Moon Knight? Is that out?
Yeah.
I want to watch that. You want to watch that tonight?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
That sounds like no. Is it bad that I recently did a rewatch of all your videos in I don't know, a week?
Who did
Says
that?
Snackugo.
Really? You watched all of them? Like again? That's really cool. Actually, which one did you end up liking the most? Because I'm trying to figure out ways to improve my videos.
He also says that your videos are his way to go when he has work in the office.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Papyrus asks, do you know where there's a way to get the Yamato and DMC3 with Dante?
No, that was they did that in 4. That was one of his styles in 4. You could get Virgil's weapon.
Sundowner asks, have you played Metal Gear Rising?
I have, and I like it, but I don't really go back to it that much because as much fun as it was the first time, I don't really think it's like something I like to replay because I'm not the biggest fan of the way Platinum Games has their combat systems. Because this game, and this is gonna be a huge discussion if I get into it now, but it's like.
All right, really quick. Papyrus says there is a way that you can do that in DMC3. I read the chat wrong. I apologize.
Oh, in DMC, you can get Yamato.
That's what he's saying. It's an Easter egg.
Really? I didn't know that.
I'm gonna fact check this, and you keep going on about your discussion.
Anyways, my big rant about Platinum Games. I don't like the way they do combos that much. They have what we like to call dial-up combos, where it's stuff like press Y 3 times followed by B, or do like YBY and stuff like that. And there's like a lot of them, but in Metal Gear Rising, in like Metal Gear Rising specifically, that kind of stuff doesn't really affect the gameplay that much, other than just dealing damage. And it's a lot to commit to memory. So what ends up happening anyways is that I kind of just fall back on the same sort of moveset without like really wanting to experiment that much. Versus like this, like like DMC, where every move has a very simple universal input where it's like, oh, locking on, holding forward, and pressing triangle. Like that will do like different moves for different weapons. And because they all share the same sort of moveset, it's pretty easy to switch between them and just sort of get a general grip of it really quickly.
I think I just got fucking trolled by your chat.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking it up, and the only video I can find is from April 1st, 2021, and I'm pretty sure it's a troll.
I know Yamato's in the first
yourself.
game.
Yep.
It's one of the weapons you can use with the Sparta costume.
Snappygo says, "Oh, it's so hard to pick one damn video. There's so many good ones." Bias says Persona 5. I think I tweeted that's the best YouTube video I've ever seen, but the Persona 3 video is how I discovered your channel, so I like that one too. I'm also doing Yakuza Like a Dragon for my channel now, so that Yakuza 0 video hits me in the feels too. Cool. Derek says, "What does DMC stand for? Wrong answers only."
Devil May Come.
It's not May, it's a guarantee. Jake the Lemur, who is a lovely member of my Discord server, said, "Howdy gamers." He's also sorry if this like comes off as weird, but like he's a patron, so
wow.
He's extra special. DMC3, my beloved, says, is it Cyanto? Cyanto? It's Cyanto. Cyanto? Cyanto. Cyanto. Yeah, like the color. Okay, cool. Papyrus says, "Wait, I thought it was real." I fucking hate it here. Matthew Hunley says DMC stands for Din Megami Sensei. Or yep. Kensei, I don't know what you want to call it.
Dante's the best SMT character.
Jake says, "Hell yeah, I'm special dog." Let's fucking go, you are. Also, because I posted that like Far Cry scrap video to Patreon, and he said it was good. So
schizophrenic. It was really weird, really strange video.
Hey, but I got good feedback on it so far. Donic Hedgehog. Sukoshi13 says, "I've never played DMC, so this will be fun to watch." And Sukoshi, I think, is actually really active in your server, if I remember correctly. I recognize that profile picture, but not the name. And Snakugo asks, "Are you streaming this from an original PS2?
No, this is the PS4 version.
Okay. Junkie887 just came out with a hot take. He says the reboot was better
than 3 specifically, or just like
you expand on that. Because I like the reboot a lot, and the reboot was actually how I got into DMC. I haven't finished any of the other games, but whatever. Jake the Lemur says, "Did you just surf a fucking demon? That was dope."
Yeah, it's like this. You have to knock him to the ground, and then jump on him, and then you can just ride him around.
I was about to say, no way the PS2 is this smooth. Yeah.
No, it is. The PS2 version runs at 60 FPS too.
Really?
Yep.
PS2 is next level, man.
It was the fucking best console ever.
If we want to talk about the worst console ever, I've been fiddling around with my Vita more.
Mm-hmm.
And it has, much like when I first got it, back in the day, been a fucking paperweight for the last week after I got it. I played around with it a little bit the day I got it. I played some Amazing Spider-Man, which actually is technically cool because it's like on an open world. It's an open world on a handheld, but it sucks.
Yeah.
And it runs kind of like shit. Obviously, Virtual Boy, worst console. I think there's worse. Wasn't Pong a console? Okay, sorry, wait. Junkie887 says the reboot looks better. Its story makes me sick to my stomach, but the gameplay is a good change of form. The best version of DMC3 IMO is the Switch version because style switching.
I would agree with that if the Switch controllers weren't doo-doo. I think
Yeah, Switch. What if you just have a defective one?
I wish it was just me, but I feel I tweeted about it. It was like, hey, this kind of sucks ass, and then I had a couple people say, yeah, it's not that good.
Oh. Yeah, Snackygo says, what? Amazing Spider-Man on Vita? That's a thing? Yeah, it's like, and it's not like a different version, like the, you know, Ultimate Spider-Man on the consoles is like open world, but on the DS it's like kind of shit. But on the Vita it's like the same game from like the PS3, but just on the go, and it runs like shit and it looks like shit, but it's like it's there. The main reason I don't like DMC 1 to 4 and I've only liked 5 in the reboots because I like the cameras. I hate how it's locked into corners and it annoys the shit out of me. I kind of don't like that either for a lot of games, especially one like DMC. I feel like I wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah, well, it took until the third game to add fucking camera control.
Oh, Junkie says, use Pro Controller.
I am. And I hate the D-pad.
You paid, well, how much is a Pro Controller?
Oh, it's
like
$100.
$90? Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, it's like the D-pad on my Pro Controller is so bad. I hate it.
Also, the Pro Controller just doesn't feel very pro, honestly. It feels cheap compared to like an Xbox One or a PS5 controller. But I think that's a running theme. Nintendo just feels cheap in comparison to the other consoles. What region is this?
They made the D-pad. Like they fucking popularized using a D-pad for controllers, and then they make a really shitty one.
LS says, "What's good, Nam's Compendium and guest? So is Devil gonna cry or what?"
He might cry, maybe.
Yeah, Nick, what region are we from?
Region?
America.
Yeah, the Americans, obviously.
R. Cole just says, "I just came from." You know something's wrong with Joy-Cons when a third-party Rock Candy controller feels so much more comfortable to use. Are the third-party like Mad Catz controllers like actually good?
No, they're fucking. They're not.
What? Snacko says, "I hear $90 and I instantly think US because that's where I'm at." Oh, okay, well it's like $60 in the US or something like that then.
No, I think it's no. It's like it's like $70 in the US.
I have no idea. Derek says, "Wait, are you guys playing Terraria? Can I join?" Can't see why not. I don't know if he's still here. Just making our evening plans, don't mind me. Nice S ranking, sweet. Talking Soda Pop, YouTube member, says, "Never had an issue with the D-pad personally."
Really? Yeah, maybe I just have a crap controller or something. But I noticed it first when I was playing SMT5, like sometimes the inputs wouldn't register properly.
Ooh, Base says, "Yo, you're really good now. What difficulty are you playing on?"
Oh, this is just normal. I'm just trying to get footage right now. Just sort of running through it.
Curious. Not playing on the hardest difficulty, huh?
Yeah.
And you play yourself a reviewer.
Dante Must Die is fucking brutal.
I've been playing Soul Hackers on my 3DS.
I've never played that, and I hope you're having a good time.
Isn't Soul Hackers 2 the game that everyone hates?
Yeah, it's the game everyone decided they hated.
I was gonna say, they decided they hated it. We have no idea what the fuck the game's gonna be about. I just came from watching the worst food TikToks. I hope your night and day is going better than mine. Mine's alright. Nick?
Mine's going. I've just been working today, really. Like, I did something relating to a script today. And now I'm just gonna get footage and continue to write more, because I'm about at the start of page 5 right now of the script for this video. And I think I can get that finished within the next few days if I really buckle down.
Yeah, and for me, I played Fortnite today and did almost every new season quest, and I will have to wait another 10 days for more of them. And Fortnite just fucking sucks over the last like 3 days, for unrelated reasons. Is your most asked Megaten game Jack Bros 2?
Like asked as in like which one I want to see the most, or
Yeah, I
asked
don't
as in
know.
like what people want me to make a video on.
I think do both.
My most wanted one probably right now Persona 6. Like I'd love to see that game because I like Persona 5 a lot. And my most requested game I've gotten on the channel is Devil Survivor right now.
SMTF is probably the most hated.
I hate that
for good reason.
so much.
Least favorite part of editing Nam? $20 says it's editing audio.
No, I don't think that's the worst part at all.
No, because audio you can turn your brain off.
I think that's pretty easy. I think the worst part is when it's like I mention a very specific example of something I want to like talk about, because of course in my mind I know where it is, but then when I actually try looking for it, I will not be able to find it.
Yeah, and then you have to like sift through hours and hours of footage.
Yeah, sometimes I even when that happens, I'll end up just getting more footage of the game where I do specifically what I was mentioning.
Bay says, I hate how Soul Hackers 2 looks. So generic with no real identity. If I didn't see demons, I would have never thought it was a Mega 10 game.
Well, we just gotta, I guess, wait for it to come out.
Yeah, Doctor says, donate $20 right now. Because he got it wrong. Hope Soul Hackers 2 is decent. Unfortunately, I'll never get my Raidu action games. Somebody says, excuse me, Nam and guest shouldn't be rude. What the fuck did we do? What? We didn't do anything. Also, I like that I'm just guest now. Nam, do you think you'll ever do a review on more Yakuza games? I want to hear your opinions on the others. I've watched your Yakuza 0 video multiple times. It's very good.
Thank
Thumbs
you.
up.
Will I ever talk about the other
weird.
ones? I think I would like to talk about Kiwami at some point, but if I do that, I would want to play the PS2 version first, so I can understand.
I was just gonna say, Achievement Novice says Yakuza 0 is great for newcomers, but Kiwami 1 is downright painful. I don't think Nam would like it.
Yeah, I'd want to play both. I'd want to make sure that I understand what was changed, because I still feel some sort of regret not playing the DS version of The World Ends With You when I made the video on Final Remix, and I've been playing through that the DS version recently because I want to talk about Neo, because I bought it. I haven't really played it much yet, but I do want to talk about Neo at some point.
Oh, okay. The guy, he was explaining that he said that he was being rude, not us. Because he did not ask me what my least favorite part of editing is. And to that I answer all of it. But definitely... I would say changing things. Like, the worst thing ever is when I have to go and, like, redo a line, and then I have to, like, resync up the clips, and then it offsets, like, everything else on my timeline. That's kind of tough.
Oh, I would never have an issue with that personally, because if there's an issue, I'm the kind of person that, like, if I'm missing a piece of footage, or if I need to fix a mistake, I'll do it right away. Like, I will stop everything I'm doing just to do that, because I know I'll forget later.
I leave it till the last part. I put like a marker down and I put a note in my phone. Junkie says, thanks guest for existing. I just finished Yakuza 0 a few days ago. What did you think about it? Is your guest Jacksepticeye? Yeah. Oh fuck, we figured me out! Definitely a downgrade from 0, but you gotta remember it's a remake from a game from 2005.
Oh, this boss is actually brutal on your first time playing. Like, arguably too hard. When you get the right weapons, you can just fucking destroy them.
Sakoshi says, Have you ever had a moment where you noticed a mistake in your video right after posting it? Well, I mean, speaking of Yakuza...
Speaking of Yakuza 0, oh my god, I'm so pissed that this happened. Alright,
It's not your fault.
This is not my fault. This is 100% the fault of Adobe Premiere. I'm not sure why this happened. What I like to do when rewatching my videos before I post them, I watch them in Premiere so I don't have to export it. And so I can change everything right when I see it. Like if I see a mistake, I can change it right away. That's which I think is a good idea.
No, I do it too. I think it's great.
What ended up happening when I made the Yakuza 0 video, I mentioned that I made a YouTube poll to decide that what video I was going to talk, like what game I was going to talk about, and how Yakuza 0 won. I show that poll in the video. When I was editing it, it looked perfectly fine.
And we watched the video together. I saw it. It looked good.
Yep, it looked good. Everything was perfectly fine. I render the video and I post it. And when I post it, for some reason, the exported video, like, it messed up something. Like, it messed up the animation of me putting the poll on screen. So now it looks awful and I can't get rid of it.
And yeah, it was like, and then we went back into Premiere after, and it looked good. It was just a rendering issue.
Jake the Lemur says Twitter poll is a Twitter poll. Yeah, I did both. I made one for Twitter and I made one for YouTube.
Well, he says he remembers the Twitter poll.
Yeah, but I know I showed the YouTube one specifically because I just sort of went on my channel and I took a picture of it.
Snackugo says, so Dark Souls got its enemy designs from this game. And they're equally as ugly looking. L.
There's some enemies in this game that are super obnoxious. Like, just to fight.
Like, how obnoxious? Like, white wig falling on their head and they say not in a million years obnoxious? Or... R. Cole says, do you have any bars?
Just
bars? Like,
sick?
Yeah, like, you got any... you got any heat in the back pocket, Nikki, or what?
No. Hold on, I want to figure out what this weapon can do, because I've never used it.
Oh, yeah, change the subject, okay. Well, I guess we'll take that as no. Yeah, the Yakuza video is sick anyway. It's got me interested in the series. Yeah, I like that video. I think it's a great one. I think Nick has a lot of good videos.
I've only played 0 because a viewer donated it to me, and I'm very grateful for that. And I really liked it, and I want to play more at some point. I actually own a lot of them now, even though I haven't played them.
Oh wow! So Snackingo then says, although to be fair, Nam could convince me to play Fortnite. To be honest.
Well, I play Fortnite, so you should. It's actually really fun.
Yeah, I think Fortnite is actually the most slept-on battle royale currently. Patrick Karen Jeet just donated $5 through Super Chat, and he says, did you hear about PlayStation's version of Game Pass? I hope they add trophy lists for old games like DDS, Persona 3, 2, and SMT 2.
Thank you for the donation. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, I heard of it, and I can imagine that they'll add trophies to the PS2 games probably, because you can buy a couple of PS2 games on PlayStation 4, and they do have trophies. I can imagine them adding it to some of them, but I don't really imagine that happening to PS1 games, though. It's still a shame that the PS3 games are still a stream. Like, they still stream like PS Now. I wish that they could figure out a way to emulate them on console, because like, even like on PC, despite like computers obviously being probably more advanced than PlayStation 5 now, like, just a bunch of hobbyists figured out how to do it. So I don't see why Sony can't.
Yeah, sorry. So the guy who said that you could convince him to play Fortnite, one, it's a great idea. Me and Nick played Fortnite last night, and we had a horrible time because we're in like sweat lobbies right now. And he also said, I remember I wanted you to review Monarch, so that's why I bought it for you. So I think this is the fellow that bought you Monarch.
Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, I was recognizing that name. Yeah. I really appreciate that. Yeah, he gifted it to me on Steam. I haven't tried it yet. I've been a bit busy, but I do have it installed. I might even stream that.
You were telling us, like, you were really excited about it.
Yeah, I was very grateful for that. I might actually stream that at some point, because I've heard some interesting thing about Monarch from my friends that have played it.
play Fortnite with me. I suck. You will get non-sweat lobbies. I don't know. Nam's the party leader. It's his decision. And we actually don't want to play because the lobbies are like actually disgusting. We've had problems, and I'm just gonna go on this tangent really quick because I need to get it off my chest. It's been ruining my day. We've had problems where like it feels like everyone else's gun does so much more damage than us because I'll drop in, hit a guy point blank with a shotgun. It's like 60 damage. He hits me point blank with a worse shotgun, and I get one tapped. It's like just 150 damage. I'm done. Dead. L. And I don't know what the fuck's happening. Oh yeah, Snackago says he's not too active in Discord because he's busy. If you buy Nam the LeBron skin, he'll play with you. Nick has the Naruto skin, so
yeah, I already have my favorite skin.
I want Nam to do a retrospective on the OG Megami Tensei from the NES. LOL.
I might do that at one point. That game seems so fucked up now.
Why?
There's an enemy that actually levels you down when you take damage. Like, you lose experience and you lose levels.
That sounds fucking horrible. Think you'll end up enjoying Monarch. It has a lot of charm. The only bar Nick has is chocolate. Okay, very funny. Anyways, moving on. Fortnite retrospective, more likely? Yep, I think we need one. That'll be our biggest collaboration ever. Did Nam list Final Fantasy X as an option on the Yakuza poll? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that game sometime. I beat it last year and loved it.
Yeah, I actually been planning on talking about 10 at some point because I love that game. I think it's my favorite Final Fantasy. And I've only played like 3 of them.
An enemy that levels you down, absolutely cruel. That sounds just like I wouldn't even want to try it.
It's like a sick joke. It's like fucking SMT2. It's so fucked up. There's like SMT2 blows me away. I haven't played it, but our friend Tony has, and he streamed it to us in our Discord server when he was playing it, and I was watching him like pretty much the whole time. And there's like parts in SMT2 that I am shocked they put into the game, where you have to unironically like walk through fucking walls at some point, and you also need to like level up magic to like 10. And in SMT2, you do not get any spells when you level up magic. So it's a worthless stat, except it's mandatory to beat the game because of a specific part where you need 10 magic.
Ooh, hey Nam, are you ever going to do a retrospective, or have you at least ever thought about doing a retrospective of Demon's Souls PS3?
I'm not super into Souls-like games. I'm very bad at them. But I have given them a fair shake, I want to say. Only if I can really think of anything interesting to say about them, because I don't have the experience that I would think would be required to talk about a game like that in detail.
What experience do you think is required?
Mastering the game's mechanics, just sort of playing it a bunch of times probably.
I don't agree.
Because just playing it once and then making a video on it, I don't really think does it justice. It's the reason why I played DMC 1 like 4 times for that video.
Bro, I think when it comes to fucking Souls fans though, they don't care. Like if you criticize anything, they're just gonna say that you're an idiot and that you're like bad at the game.
Yeah, I've noticed that, and it's a shame to see.
Like when I say anything bad about Dark Souls 2, and people are like, "You probably just suck at it," and it's like, oh.
Even though you beat the game without bonfires.
And without dying. I literally have both illusory rings, Sugma, and they just don't care. They're like, oh, well, did you do it without any upgrades? Well, no, obviously not. And they're like, yeah, okay, exactly. Shut up. Aren't we all bad at them? True. Snackago asks, dude, I don't know how you manage so many video ideas in your head.
I mostly just talk about the games that I like, to be honest.
How do you balance, like, you know, how do you decide picking one idea over the other?
It usually boils down to how much I know I have to say about something, like a topic. Like, I don't think I would, like, aside from the Jack Bros video, which was like kind of a joke, but I took it seriously and that was the punchline. I don't think I would make a video that's like 10 minutes long unless it's like a very special case. Like, I talked about Nocturne HD for like 10 minutes, but that was because not only did I get a review copy, but because I did not like it. Like, I thought it was a poor remastering of a good game.
Yeah, your thoughts were strong enough to justify making a video.
I'll just stick
with it. Persona fans are far worse. Persona fans are actually unhinged, and I hate them all.
Actually.
You might be the smartest man alive, because if that's just talking about the game, then I wouldn't want to go one-on-one against you in a JRPG decathlon. Huh? What is a decathlon in a JRPG sense? What does that mean?
Maybe like a knowledge test or something? I don't know.
Maybe. Henry says, I really like the Nocturne video.
Thank you. I really like it too. I think that was one of the better ones I made in 2020. And then the HD video. I like the HD video still, even though nowadays it's kind of irrelevant because we all kind of know about whether or not it's worth it.
Funny how every game idea I think of is inspired by Persona.
Yeah, like, if it's like for making a game, usually just like, I have no experience in this field, but I don't see what's wrong in making something inspired by something you like. That's the reason why I make these kind of videos, is because I enjoy discussion like this from other people, like Joseph Anderson and stuff.
I want Joseph Anderson to be my dad. Started with P5R, but then I realized what the age of consent is. This is a joke. Okay, moving on. Persona fanboys or Megaten elitists? Who's worse?
Lately, mostly just all Megaten fans have been kind of acting strange lately, because some ordinary gamers, Mutahar, said he really liked SMT5 and it was his favorite RPG, and people did not like that for some reason. Like, what the, like, he didn't say anything like offensive. He just said he liked the game and people got on his ass for it.
I've never seen SMT fans ever rightfully jump down someone's throat.
It's kind of crazy.
Like, SMT fans will say the most like insane, like horrible shit, and they're like, lol, nice shit post, dude. And then they're like, anyways guys, so I like mildly enjoyed a single part of this game, and they're like, die? Eat shit respectfully? Great vegetables. Oh yeah, they're talking about Joseph Anderson's playthrough of Persona.
Great vegetables.
I heard the word Patreon and realized I'm not a backer. You should probably do something about that. Just saying. Oh yeah, I remember Scott the Woz made a whole video about not being an RPG guy, and then he stirred up some attention when he said he liked Persona 4.
Almost like Persona 4 is his greatest game ever made, so it just adds more validity to that statement.
LS says, imagine being a fan of anything. I hate everyone and everything with a burning, sizzling passion. Die, perish. Of course. I genuinely don't understand why SMT fans hate on people for liking the newest game out, because it's new and it's popular.
That's not even just like exclusive to SMT fans. It's mostly just a like maybe even like a psychological thing where you see something that's popular and you just think there has to be something wrong with it. Like that's not like mutually exclusive to certain fan bases. That's just a thing in general. You see it with movies, you see it with games, music, all the time.
It's like how the Batman came out, everyone's saying it's really good, and now there's a wave of people saying that it's like awful.
Yeah, we're in that phase where apparently Spider-Man No Way Home's a bad movie.
Yeah. Everyone loved it when it came out, and I mean, you could at least argue that part of that is just the nostalgia goggles coming off. But shit. Cringe is when like game. Factual, bubble tea. Look what happened with Crystal when she played Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. What happened?
Oh, I remember that. It was like a bunch of people got upset at her or something because she didn't like it that much. And like, they were so aggressive about it that it kind of turned her away from the series, and she made a kind of a tweet about it. But the only issue I had with that tweet is that it sort of generalized every single person that would like I guess counter argument her criticisms as someone who is like an elitist.
Yeah, and that can happen really often, I think.
Yeah.
I wore a t-shirt that may have had a spoiler for No Way Home, and a guy at the gym told me to turn it inside out because of a spoiler on it, even though the movie's been out since November. That's fucking weird. I feel so bad for people who have, like, weird gym bros at their gyms. I've never had a bad encounter with somebody at the gym, because I don't go. I think I saved myself a lot of hassle with that one. Now, Crystal would eventually promote SMT5 for Atlas, though. That's funny. I got a question for chat, and Nick, stop me if I'm breaking any rules right now. But me and Nick have been kicking around an idea for a while, and this particular idea is like a podcast, and just conceptually, what do you fellas think about that? I want to gauge interest. Let me pull the fucking microphone down. What are you thinking about that, huh? Is it Pog or is it cringe? Because we've done an episode, and I think it was kind of Pog. Fortnite review. That was originally going to be my April Fool's video, but then I didn't do it. Yeah. And now my April Fool's is the fucking sponsorship troubles I'm having right now. And I cannot, I am not exaggerating or embellishing anything. There has been a political stir within, internally with the sponsor that I'm working with, because they found out I'm Canadian. And so it has put the video on hold, and it has been almost a month since I have uploaded. Live streams are fun, so I can see a podcast with you two working. I'm a patron now, and I demand this podcast be released. Ooh.
Really?
Yes, I can go just become a patron.
Wow, thanks a lot. That means that's fucking crazy. Thanks.
I want it, please. I love talking casually like this. I would love to hear both of your sexy voices for about an hour or two. Okay, Nick, maybe.
I'm not sure. Did you still want to do that test run, or we just sort of have it like somewhere?
Oh yeah, I was kind of thinking that. Why don't we do another episode? Because here's the problem, guys. We did the first episode, and it was good, but the first 10 minutes, you can tell it's it
was definitely like a first podcast jitter.
Yeah, we were kind of getting into it, but you can kind of tell 10-15 minutes in, we really get into it, and it feels much more natural. And I feel like if we do a second episode, we could iron out those kinks, and then we can yeah.
Can I just say how much fucking damage I did there? Holy shit. That fucked them up.
Let's go. More content is fun. Well, yeah, but do keep in mind, it's gonna be something like right now, where we're just talking about our first episode was on your opinions are so far cringe. I wouldn't want to hold podcasts of cringe. Sorry, not sorry. I'm banning you. The first episode we did base. The first episode we did was on the Uncharted games because the movie had come out. And so I think we were thinking about doing future episodes. We had one on the Battle Royale epidemic. How every game has a Battle Royale now, and what we think some issues are with the genre. We had one on fandoms, which would basically be an SMT related episode, because there's a lot of shit to talk in that category. And I can't quite think of the third one, but we had a few at least immediate ideas kicking around, and we were going to do it today, but we decided to stream instead. Or no, we were supposed to do it yesterday, but I had to make some changes to my video because I'm Canadian. Crazy Nems crazy Nam crazy is inspiring me to drop everything I was doing so I could start my own channel. Least I could do is support your own dream. Aw.
Well, I hope might be a rough time getting used to the format at first, but I hope wish you good luck with that. Just learn ways to improve every time, and just take inspiration from the people you look up to. That's what I did, anyways. And I want to quickly say that I almost double S ranked this mission, but I got fucking A in damage, and now I'm pissed.
Ooh. Junkie887 says, do Canadians really have split heads like in South Park? And the answer is yes.
Yeah.
We do. Can't talk about bad fandoms without mentioning Smash. I mean, Smash isn't even that bad, though. It's just like...
It's the players you want to worry about.
Yeah, it's like... date people your age and like take a shower, and then Smash community is fine. I see a lot of content creators put these kinds of podcasts behind a Patreon so it can incentivize their viewers to come in. That wasn't our intention initially, but I guess we could do that.
Yeah, well, we just want to have it on like a different channel.
Yeah, we were kind of just thinking we wanted to do it just for like fun, and then just kind of like let it go from there. I mean, I think like if it becomes like really popular, I guess we can do a like Patreon exclusive episodes, but I think that's so far down the line that we haven't really considered it. Oh man, Smash Bros, the falling out. Oh yeah. Brandon Sanchez says, is Tim Hortons that good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is. We were talking about this yesterday, actually. Tim Hortons breakfast is actually peak. It's so good. Snackgo says, yeah, I didn't want to make the Patreon thing sound sleazy. No, I don't think you are. I think there's actually channels off the top of my head that I can think of that have Patreon podcast episodes. Or a lot of podcasts, what they do is they have like part of an episode on Patreon. So you get like the first half for free, the first half you have to pay for. Personally, we just haven't thought about that yet because we didn't even know if it was going to be good, and we still don't know if it was good. So we're in that stage, you know. 9% of Axe body spray revenues come from Smash Pros. I actually completely disagree with that because Smash Pros do not shower, they do not shave, they do not put deodorant on, they don't put on cologne. There is no hygiene. I've been to Smash tournaments. Some of the smelliest fucking places on this planet. There are crows dropping out of the fucking sky within an 150 meter like fucking circle. It is horrible. Anyways, Sarah Butcher Sarah says hello.
Hello.
We'll just call you Sarah. Doctor says, what's the podcast name? We actually don't have an official name, but the one we're rolling with right now is Polar Opposites, which feels generic, but also feels like it works. Another one we've been tossing around is Gamer Talk. I still like that one. Because it's like so like, it's like horrible in like a charming way. What is TGC?
Trading card game?
Oh yeah, trading card game players like MTG and Yu-Gi-Oh. What's MTG?
Magic
the Gathering. Oh, okay. Yeah, Snaggo says he used to play Smash competitively. The odor is something else. It really is. I think it's like a mental warfare. Like leading up to a tournament, I can't shower because I need to like stink out my opponent. 100%. Imagine how hilarious it'd be if they branded Fox McCloud as on a special 20XX edition of deodorant and body spray products. Yeah, and it wouldn't sell. Please don't ever use the word gamer. Why? It's funny. Because we were thinking like polar opposites because we have pretty opposite, not even opinions necessarily on games, but like perspectives. Like Nick plays a lot of JRPGs and whatnot. I play like awful games, just horrible games, mostly AAA open world.
I tend to focus on like very gamey games, like video games like this.
Yeah.
Like this is the gamer's game. And I think Nolan focuses on more, I guess, experience-driven games.
Yeah, I would agree with that to an extent. I do think there is like a really what's the word I'm looking for? I play a lot of almost cookie cutter games, like they're open world, third person, and like they all just feel like almost generic in a way, but I do like that. But I do like some of the some of the experience-based stuff too. Like I really like Superliminal. That was a super dope game. Love Doki Doki Literature Club. That was great. Dying Light is spectacular, but that is also like open world shit. Honey Pop is the greatest game ever made. Assassin's Creed is not experience driven. Hee hee. Yeah, that's kind of why I don't want to say experience driven, because Assassin's Creed is like as fucking generic open world as it gets. And I think the same goes to, albeit to a lesser extent, to games like, you know, Batman or Horizon. And it's like these games have individual aspects that they do really well, and they're not bad per se. It's just that it's like it's all there is. He loves Lego Marvel 2. Yeah, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 is actually dope as fuck. I'm glad nowadays I play other fighting games like King of Fighters so I can be closer to my Mexican roots. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Doom Eternal is surprisingly very gamey, and that's probably why I did not finish it.
I liked Doom Eternal.
Doctor says Nick is cracked at DMC and you are not. Polar opposites make sense.
I am fucking cracked at this game. It's like one of the... Whenever I show footage of DMC, I will fucking take that opportunity. Like, if I mention a combat system, I will mention DMC, and I will show footage of me playing these games because I like to think I'm pretty good at them.
Kyle Kimber says, is anyone else having problems with the super chats? I don't know what's going on with that.
Is there an issue with them?
Please elaborate. And then Doctor says, you like Bloodborne, your gamer card is returned. Thank you. I'm gonna hold on to it tight this time. I you know, it kind of sucks because I don't have any games I'm like really good at right now.
You're really good at Clone Hero.
No, not anymore.
Oh my god, remember this blue fucking orb fragment? Oh, I got it!
Really?
Yeah, that was easy.
Oh. Good shit, Nick.
Like a good story about this. When I was getting footage earlier, during the first playthrough I did on a different file, getting this blue orb fragment was near fucking impossible. I was trying for like 10 minutes. Because jumping in this game is so fucking weird. You can move a bit when you jump, like from a standstill. But if you jump while moving, you can't really change your direction that much. And it's very awkward at points. But since you never have to do like pretty much any platforming, I think it's usable.
Yeah, I played Clone Hero like a few weeks ago, and I'm horrible at it now because I haven't played in like a year or two.
Dude, I haven't played in a very long time either.
Fire question. Best bit in any video you guys have made. What's your favorite bit?
That's kind of... I don't really like I don't really think I'm that funny, but I'm trying to think of a joke I've done in a video. I like
What was the FBI one?
FBI from the Persona 3 video.
Yeah.
I like the sus rage clip I put in the dancing video. I like in the SMT4 video, there's a plot point in that game where people take a red pill to transform into demons, and I referred to it as becoming very based. It was very casual, and not many people noticed it.
Dude, I fucking... Oh my god, no, that's fucking... I'm thinking about it now. Do you remember the fucking stupid joke I put in the infamous Second Son video?
Oh, the Pickle Rick one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the infamous alignment choice, right?
Yeah. I perfectly matched the text and like changed it so that instead of saying like whatever the choice would actually entail, it was like, oh, okay, get it? It's this guy. His name's Rick, and he turns himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen. It was a stupid joke, but that video is like 500,000 views, and I think I've gotten like one comment about it. So whoever that one person is who saw it, thank you. You almost said SMT Vor. Don't think we missed that.
SMT Vor? That's what it is, dude. Digital Devil Saga is literally just SMT Vor.
If it's not the shout out to Aqua from the Chain of Memories video.
That wasn't in Chain of Memories. That was in Kingdom Hearts 1, because I named my gummy ship sub to Aqua.
Thank you.
And I shouted link in the description at like 3 in the morning when I recorded that, and I almost got in trouble with the people I live with.
You can just say your parents, bro.
With my roommates that also gave birth to me.
Um, Kingdom Hearts 1, right, dude, and fucking Nick knows, like, if I scream while we're on a call, okay, I say scream, if I yell when we're on a call, I get, like, a phone call from my mom, she's like, if you don't shut the fuck up right now, we're turning the internet off, she gets so mad. Imagine being so subtle with your comedy that literally no one sees the joke. Well, I think there's a difference between being subtle and just, like, actually hiding the joke.
There's people who still don't understand why the Jack Bros video was an April Fool's joke. They still don't get it. It was the most mega mind joke where this is what I was thinking when I was making it. I thought, okay, so Jack Brothers, no one's gonna take this seriously. It's fucking Jack Brothers. So the joke was that it was an actual video on Jack Brothers, like an actual review of the game. And I uploaded it on April 1st, and I titled it A Serious Review of Jack Brothers, because that's what it was. And the joke was that people thought it was going to be a joke, but it actually wasn't.
Yeah.
And there are people,
I think it was a good idea.
And people who fucking understood, thought it was the most mega-minded play of all time.
And then, like, if you get hate, you can just be like, yeah, it was a joke.
Yeah, it's like, what do you mean it's a joke? It's serious.
That was my plan for Honey Pop. Post a Honey Pop video on April 1st. If anybody gives me shit, I can just be like, bro, it's a joke, get over it. And then I forfeited that card when I reviewed the second game as well.
Because it's good.
Well, no, it's because the second game wasn't good, and the first one I think is better. I go back to play the first one more than I do
the first game is better, but I'm talking about the first game because it's good. That's why you talk about the second one.
Thank you. It was so good that it was a 10 out of 10 on my channel.
Yeah.
Only to be replaced by the Honey Pop 2 video, which was a 9 out of 10. What's Honey Pop? You'll find out when you're older.
The best puzzle game you'll ever play.
No, okay, we don't know how many children are here. We gotta chill.
Yeah, just when you're 18, just look it up.
LS says, funniest joke on your channel is a DMC2 video, the part where you quote-unquote hate the game. It's so well acted. Kyle says, go back to play it? Yeah, I actually think Honey Pop is like a great puzzle game, and I will play it just for fun, and believe it or not, just for the puzzles. I don't know if it was intended as a joke. When you talked about Yuzuru in the SMT5 video, I died there too.
What do you mean? Because, what did I say that was funny?
I don't think it was a joke. I've read some terrible garbage furry H games to know what you mean. Okay, good. I want Honey Pop on consoles, and I was one of the few humans who's still playing, who's still sane after playing DMC2.
Fucking.
They said they think the delivery was funny. Very good.
Fuck Yuzuru, man. Literal unfinished content, the character. Speaking of Honey Pop, when I saw the Steam Deck get announced, I thought that was the fucking perfect place to play that game because it's touchscreen. Literal fucking portable Honey Pop. Something Nintendo would never do.
Yeah, but I don't think you could play it with one hand if it's on the Steam Deck.
Yeah, you can play with one hand.
Where are you going to put the Steam Deck? Like on your lap, I guess? Because I figured you'd hold it with one hand and you touch with the other one.
You just have it like sitting on a table or like a phone.
Is it sitting on a table next to your tissue paper and your lotion? Okay, good.
It's like a desk game.
Gotcha. Heliax99 says, what's your favorite DMC?
Probably I'll have to get back to you on that because this one's also one of my favorite ones. Because you can do that.
Doctor says Honey Pop on the go. Everyone stream. Take it to work, the doctor's office, the store. Straight up.
Possibilities are endless.
Do Steam Decks vibrate? Okay, alright. Come on, boys. What are we doing? Dazai kind of blows too. I loved when his character arc peaks. Don't want to say what it is for spoiler reasons.
I like Dazai up until the exact scene I know what you're talking about. Then he becomes just fucking insane.
Junkie says, I like 4 despite it being not finished.
Or like SMT. Or DMC4.
DMC4.
Yeah, DMC4. I like it. I think it has a lot of good qualities to it. Great. At the time when it came out, I think it was very good. But now that 5 is out and it has pretty much everything 4 had, I think it now kind of exists in this weird realm of I don't really want to play it that much, other than if I want to play as Lady and Trish, but I don't really like playing as Lady and Trish that much.
Heliax says jump cancels equal 10 out of 10 game. Never got old.
Exactly.
Drew Phonic says, love your channel. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Drew. I appreciate that. Now watch me fuck up Royal Guarding Virgil.
Okay. All right. Ulysses says, good day to Nam.
Oh.
Yeah. Anybody else you want to say good day to, or just Nick? Huh? He says, if possible, will we be seeing you on Josh's stream for the finale of P5R? Would love to see you there again. Who is Josh?
Trash Treasure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he wants to get everyone back for the finale. So I'll make time for it.
SMP5 is so good from gameplay standpoint. Narrative is meh. Yeah, I think that's
yeah, basically how I feel about it too.
Max says, I love Nam's Compendium and nobody else. DMC4 really grew on me. Maybe it's nostalgia, but even getting back to the gameplay, it's super solid.
Yeah.
Kyle Kimber says, oh, sorry.
I was about to say, I think 4 might be the only one to use inertia in its combat. Like actual momentum and shit. Because you could do some really cool stuff. I really blew ass at this, Virgil. Fuck.
Snackago says, good day to you, guest. Thank you. I like that name, guest. Doctor says, good day to you, Nam and Jacksepticeye. Top of the morning, lads.
You weren't there last time, but in the stream with Tony, there was a running joke that he was Marsh from SMT Gaming.
Ulysses says, I'm sorry, I'm unsure of who's reading the comments, but thank you, Mr. Comments Reader. I appreciate you. You can just call me guest. I appreciate it, man. The fixed camera is what always turned me off from these games. Am I just being a hater? Yes, but a justified hater.
I think you should try 5 at the very least, because that game does not have a fixed camera at all.
And DMC is also a fun game mechanically, like gameplay-wise. It's good.
And if you are going to play DMC, make sure it's special definitive edition, because otherwise there's no manual lock-on, and that's annoying. And no turbo mode, and that fucking makes it really hard to go back to that version of the game.
Overlapping plot I need to worry about, though. Ooh.
Not really. Like, I guess, there is on the title screen, like, a history of DMC section, because that game came out 10 years after 4 did. So it does catch you up. There's not that much story you really need to know. Like, the only game I think has a very competently good story is this one. Like, I think 5's is alright. I think 4 is meh. 1 is pretty decent, but it has the best voice acting of all time, which makes it better. And 2 has no story.
Someone asked, wait, 5 doesn't have lock-on in the standard version?
No, it does. 5 does. It's the reboot that doesn't.
Real question I have is this. How much money do I need to pay either Nam/Reader to get a Sonic Frontiers video when that comes out?
Nothing, because I would have to play it. I want to play it myself when it comes out and see if it's worth talking about. I was very close to talking about Colors Ultimate because I played it when it came out, and it was like almost a baffling, like how like bad it is. It is not a good way to play that game at all.
DMC3 was my first PS2 game. I'll never forget unlocking Easy Mode, one of my favorite games of all time, hands down.
Dude, unlocking Easy Mode in this game is gonna happen like right away, because I think it's if you die 3 times, you get Easy Mode. And against Cerberus, you are gonna die at least once if it's your first time playing.
Kyle says, do you guys plan to watch the second Sonic movie? I saw it in theaters with my sis, and we thought it was better than the first in every way. Is that movie fucking out?
No, not for us yet. I know it's out in France, at least.
Yeah, April 8th for us.
Yeah, we are gonna see it, though, because we saw the first one together.
It was really good.
On Valentine's Day.
Yeah. It was so romantic. Did Mel come to that, or did I ditch her?
No, she was there.
Okay, cool. So I didn't quite ditch my girlfriend, but I pretty much subjected her to being the third wheel. 4 is good until mission 12, even though Dante can switch styles. I never felt so limited. The game can probably grow on me if I learn inertia and stuff.
I also think Dante is very overwhelming. Because he has all 4 of his styles at the start, and when you upgrade them, you can switch between them at any point with the D-pad. And he has one of the most complex kits I've ever seen in like this kind of game. Like there's a lot you can do with Dante.
Snackago says, alright y'all, it's been great. Just knowing that Nam and this fabulous guest whose name shall not be revealed know that I exist made my day. Gotta edit some stuff. Enjoy DMC.
Alright, thanks. Hope good luck with the stuff you're working on.
Lycast says, I love being the third wheel. I don't have to contribute much for things to go smoothly. I think it depends on the situation, but I can enjoy being the third wheel. Like, I enjoy just like being there. You know what I mean? Like, like there are some times when me and Nick will be in a voice chat with like, 6 other people, and we're like shooting the shit and whatnot, and like I like just going quiet and like not necessarily saying anything, but just enjoying the presence. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just like being there, just having the company, feeling involved, feeling that camaraderie. It's good. I don't know how to use Royal Guard, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
Royal Guard, it's something you need a lot of practice with. It's pretty much you hit the style button just before getting hit, and that time frame is about 6 frames, I'm pretty sure. So it's just something you need to practice.
A low point in DMC 5, in my opinion, are any of these missions.
Yeah, he's an interesting fellow, that's for sure. I think he's okay. It helps if you change his controls a bit. Like I personally set it to that you have to press R1 and R2 to do his attacks, and I think that made it a lot smoother.
Like I said in regards to being the third wheel, I said, I agree with you, Nam's helper. And then Mac said, I like feeling involved too, even if I'm asleep. Fun fact, Mac tends to fall asleep on voice chats a lot, and last night he joined. I said, good night, Mac, and that was the only thing I got to say to him because he immediately fucking fell asleep. And I didn't realize it until this morning. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, he was there, and he just fucking passed out. Astral Chain is B gameplay, but good. That reminds me, I want to finish, this has nothing to do with DMC, but I want to finish Strikers so I can then play Scarlet Nexus. I've heard that game is good. According to Steam, Dying Light 2 is still running. And I don't know how to force quit.
A fucking Frank and Orbs? What is this?
Youch.
Could have gotten to double S.
I just opened up an unlocked memory. Do you remember the network called Youch?
No.
It was like an old YouTube network. It was like a machinima type thing.
The only machinima type thing I remember is just machinima.
Yeah, well, Youch was like one of them. Maybe somebody in chat remembers it, but I remember it was pretty out there.
I hate these enemies.
Dante in 4 has a lot of potential. I mastered DMC 5 Dante and Nero before I played DMC 4. How I could jump cancel the moment I played as Dante, but the enemies are so bad, and I thought 3s were bad too.
There's some annoying enemies in 4, but I honestly think that this game might have some of the most annoying enemies in the series. Like these spiders, for example. Because if you're not using the right weapon, they can block a lot of shit. And there's like a big spider that might jump down right now. Nope, I guess not. There's a big green spider that I hate fighting, and I also hate these ghost guys that like fucking they turn invisible if you look at them, and so you have to look away for them to appear, and then you have to quickly turn around to hit them. I think it's the complete opposite of what this kind of game is, and it's pretty bad.
Cal Kimber says Scarlet Nexus is interesting. The opening hours are not fun. I'll be the judge of that. Maybe. I'll never get around to it. I'm still working on Strikers. But I'm playing Strikers a lot more than I did Royal. Like, I'm actually putting the time in. I think I'm moving on to the 4th jail.
You finished the 3rd one?
Finished the 3rd one. Got a little crazy. But yeah, I want to do that, and then Scarlet Nexus. I also tried to play Middle Earth, and what a fucking awful game. Sorry, that was rude, but I did not like Shadow of Mordor very much. It felt like I was like the same gameplay loop over and over and over again. It was rough. 2 is only S tier because it will hold you at gunpoint to put it there.
DMC2 is fucking terrible. I hate that game.
Are you cool, Nick, if I run away for a second and do something?
For how long?
Like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back. Chat, you guys better fucking behave.
Alright, I'll clear this room of enemies, then me and chat can have a nice talk. Fuck. Alright, sweet. Let's see. Which is worse, DMC2 or Persona 3 The Answer? I think I would much rather play DMC2, if only because it is much shorter. Persona 3 The Answer is technically a more fun game, though. Like, I think it is a lot more competent, and it's just core mechanics, because it's just Fess. It just has really fucking annoying enemies formations. Like, I can't stand most of the sub-bosses. And it expects you to level up every single one of your party members just so you can switch them out frequently, and that just takes way too long for how short, for how little content there is. I know I had to grind a lot in that game, and I definitely don't really want to play through it again. Like that, this is like when that mutual friend leaves you. Yeah, pretty much. I suck at talking by myself. I always have someone with me on stream because I don't know what the fuck to talk about. Just realized I'm set to a top chat. Persona 3 still have my favorite Persona soundtrack. I'm not entirely sure anymore, because I think that after playing Royal and Strikers, those games have really good songs in them. Like Strikers, boss theme Counter-Strike and the song Daredevil are genuinely like amazing. I really like those songs. And I also think that Royal's new final boss theme is probably my favorite one in the series.
Alright, hope you motherfuckers weren't getting too rowdy in here.
Okay, I just mentioned something about Strikers. Do not talk about Strikers anymore. Nolan hasn't finished it.
Please. I'll be really mad if I get spoiled for. Actually, I'm not even gonna be mad, but I'll be like significantly annoyed, and I probably won't finish the game. Nambi like somebody put in chat. Nambi like Please get Markiplier back in the room. Don't worry, guys. I am back. We're here. Get the fuck out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft. The classroom is a shit show. We need to get this show back on the road. Sorry, I had to step away because my parents were Chads and they decided that they're getting sushi and they're gonna get me some too. So, I'm excited. Our friend is back. Okay, we're not friends. Alright, chill. Persona when they strike or something. I don't know. I haven't played the game. That's funny. Someone I know got P4 spoiled, so it could have been worse. That's okay. Fucking Tony spoiled Persona 5.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiled for me to crit at the end. It was like a minor spoiler, though. It wasn't a big deal.
Dude, speaking of Persona 4 spoilers, it's like... I think it's the funniest thing that fucking Atlas keeps spoiling that game on their own. Because in the Ultimax trailers, they're just showing the Persona 4's main villain.
But it's also been like a while, right? Since the last, since Golden came out, right?
It's coming up on 2 years for PC.
No, for how long since it's been like released?
Well, Persona 4 came out 2008, and I think Ultimax came out 2013, maybe.
Yeah, it's been like a decade, so whatever.
I don't know, but like when you make a fighting game sequel to a niche RPG that not many people probably played when it came out, you just spoil the main fucking villain.
Yeah, it's not like the fucking fighting game is gonna take the world by storm, though.
No, but in the trailers for the fighting game, they just show who did it. That's how I know so many people got spoiled because of that.
Damn. Fair enough.
Probably is.
And okay, I take it back. Chat, we're friends. All of you, we're friends. Switch version of this game bumped it up to be one of my favorite action games. Yeah, dude, especially with the Pro Controller, it feels really good. Like that D-pad is just like snappy. It's great.
I love the Switch Pro Controller D-pad. I use it every day.
For what?
Style switching in DMC3.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, wiping my ass because it sucks. And then I was going to grab my guitar and be like, he's gonna take you back to the past.
How fucked up is that there's a chance that AVGN can go on for so long he starts talking about fucking PS2 games?
If I get to a point where like AVGN is like, today's video, Spider-Man PS4, I will fucking cry.
Spider-Man
Could you imagine?
poops shit out my ass.
Yo, Nick, we can make you a channel intro like that.
No.
Play some JRPGs and suck gas. Thoughts?
What was that fake channel intro you came up where it's like, it's the Compendium opening up like a yearbook?
It says, hope you had the time of your life. Woo!
It's so stupid.
It's a fucking high school yearbook and it says Nam's Compendium with sparkles and hearts.
Compendium of a wimpy neck.
Oh. Wasn't there like a girl version of fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid? It was called like... Fuck, it was called like My Dumb Dorky Diary or some shit.
Yeah.
And then you have Nam's Compendium for adults. And then oh my god, and then my intro can be like some guy riding his bike down like a dark street, and it can be the fucking Nirvana song from Batman. Something in the way. That movie was good, by the way. Did I tell you about a Batman shirt yesterday?
You did not.
Yeah, I got a Batman shirt. It's got a little Robert Pattinson on there. I kiss it every morning. And then I also got a Seinfeld shirt.
Nice.
AVGN in 2080 be like Persona 6, more like Persona sucks. Nam should get an intro where Nirvana plays over a Minecraft model of him bombing a hospital. Okay. You had me in the first half.
That joke may have gone a bit too far there.
Yeah. Especially given recent world events. Fuck me. Well, actually, for like a shitty joke, I made an intro for Nick and I. And it was like, a Minecraft default model Steve
Oh
doing
yeah.
the default dance from Fortnite. It was really, really good.
Did it take like an hour?
Yeah, because dude, I fucking popped out Cinema 4D. I rigged that shit up. I keyframed it. I don't mess around. All right. I wouldn't mind an AVGN video about Digital Devil story Megami Tensei. Sorry, huh? What?
Imagine that. It's like before SMT 5 came out, like me and my friends were joking that like Angry Joe would make a video on it where he talks about it as if he was like this massive fan of the series. But like as the video goes on, you realize he's not lying. He like brings up a lot of really obscure like facts about the games. It's like, my favorite game was Shin Megami Tensei 4 on the 3DS.
You know, I heard, because I think a lot of people shit on Angry Joe.
Yep.
Unnecessarily. And I realized something while I was watching a video on Jar Media, and they did an episode about Angry Joe and just kind of evaluating like what, you know, they looked at his channel and they're like, is it good? How has it evolved? And they said that they like it because it feels like he's the gamer's gamer.
Yeah.
Like it genuinely feels like just a dude reviewing games. And I think the only reason people don't like him is because they probably hold him to the same standard as like, I don't know, because people have like really weirdly high standards for fucking game reviews. I think it just in the sense of like you need to be quote unquote objective, and I mean gamers don't know what that word means. Why is Angry Joe so angry? He should be more chill, I think. Yeah, he should be chill Joe. Have you ever seen Food for Dogs? She's a senior citizen who got into SMT not by Persona but by flipping Digital Devil Saga. Yeah, I think Nick, you know about her, right?
I think I've seen that video where she like got the collector's edition of SMT5 and it was very wholesome.
It's kind of dope. Ruben Dealey says more Dunky. Okay. Review Menzo Barenzin for DOS? Is that what you're saying? DOS?
Us, yeah.
You guys know that one fact about Nyx and P3 that ruins the villain for me? It's not really a spoiler because the game itself doesn't talk about it at all, but I'm going to ask before I talk about it. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us. That's crazy that, like... And wasn't there an article about, like, some old lady who spends her days playing Skyrim? Because, like, bro, that's the dream. Fucking retire and just game all fucking day. Maybe then I'll finally finish Legends Arceus. Because I don't think I'm ever going to finish that game. Because, like, and I fucking hate it because Legends Arceus is really, really good. But I'm still in the tutorial area where the game doesn't really, like, take the training wheels off. And that's why I don't want to play the game. I'm like, I just want to go out and do shit. I don't want to, like, have the game fucking hold my hand this entire time. And I know that I'm, like, it's gonna open up in, like, an hour. I just need to get through it, but I don't want to. And so I haven't gone back to it yet. Sukoshi13 said, the Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. What the fuck does that mean?
That's what Nyx says in the final boss.
Okay, what does that mean?
Like the Arcana, like tarot cards.
Yeah?
Like,
so?
It's like mysticism stuff.
Oh. Nyx is actually an alien that just landed on the moon who's been waiting there for hundreds, maybe thousands of years instead of just being the normal collective unconscious god. That's kind of cool.
Fucking alien.
Nyx doesn't shut up. Uh-oh. Rubber Bandman says, yeah, it stops holding your hand. I know, like, I have friends who've said, like, yeah, you just... And I can see it. Like, I can tell. I'm, like, fucking half an hour away from the point where the game just says, like, okay, now, like, you're on your own. Go for it. But I'm just, like, I haven't had time. And then when I do have time, like, oh, I don't want to go through this. I'll just do whatever. Is it a controversial opinion to say that DMC4 has the best battle theme?
Which battle theme? Yeah, the Nero one or the Dante one? Because if it's the Dante one, then I definitely agree.
It says other than Bury the Light. Oh, this is Alf. Little Alfie.
Bury the Light's really good. It's like 9 minutes long.
I really want to play Persona 3.
Do
Yeah, but I have to play like FES and not portable, right?
play FPS because it's like, or people would say it's better. I'd say it's the more pure experience.
Can I do that on Vita?
No,
Yeah, so that's where I'm getting fucked up about it.
you can play
'Cause,
portable
like-
on Vita. That's about it though.
But portable's kind of an L, right?
It'd be kind of an L in the sense that it's not like the full, true, I guess, artistic intent, and I think that's important to consider.
Yeah. Because, like, seeing some of the cutscenes you showed in your videos, like, really making me like, think, like, oh, I want to see those cutscenes. I was, like, about to cry when you showed, like, that really long cutscene with Aegis at the end of your Persona 3 video. I was like, that shit hit me different. Trash or Treasure says, don't know why the song's called Bury the Light when we're supposed to be filling that dark soul with light.
I should have been the one to fill. God, that is the fucking best line delivery I've heard in my life.
And what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Like, outside of the line delivery, what does that mean?
I guess because she's a demon, I guess. And like,
I guess because, like, Dante was trying to link the first flame or some shit.
maybe? It's so fucking funny. I love that cutscene.
Bayonetta music is swagger. Yeah,
That's
actually, me
pretty
and Nick have a big fucking disagreement where he thinks that the version of, like, Fly Me to the Moon from Bayonetta is better than the original.
I think.
Is that correct?
No, it was that I said I really liked it and you said you didn't like it.
Oh yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, Nolan does not like what they did to the Frank Sinatra classic.
I do not. But that is okay. Yeah, we can have different.
Nolan, do you like Seth MacFarlane's cover of a Frank Sinatra song in Sing?
I never heard it, but but honestly, like, Seth MacFarlane singing just sounds like an impression of Frank Sinatra. Like, it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, it's very clear, like, that's what he's trying to emulate. So I think it'd probably be fine. Oh, Fly Me to the Moon, the Evangelion song. Yo, fuck you guys. How do you feel knowing that Netflix doesn't like that song? What is that supposed to mean? I don't get that.
Maybe it's like they don't put it in shows that have it or something.
Alright. Trolled Frog 678 says Chie is the best fucking waifu. Ban! Get him out of here!
The best one's Naoto, actually.
Where my fucking Yukiko boys at, huh?
I hate these spiders so much, dude.
I remember my friend didn't like the Bayo version of Fly Me to the Moon either, so it sounded like Nightcore.
I like. There's this one song in Bayonetta that I really like. I forgot what it's called though. It's not like it's not a song with lyrics. I use it in the DMC2 video that you shouldn't watch. It was a very good song.
Guys, I'm pulling up the DMC2 video right now.
Don't.
Tall says, nah, screw Yukiko. Alright, Tall, I like you, but I'm banning you too. Best waifu is Teddy. Okay, you're banned. Yukiko is best girl, piss off. Yep. Sundowner, you're staying. Kyle Kimber brings up a good point though, where he says, Yukiko is voiced by Amanda Wynn Lee, and I can't look at her the same ever again. Yeah, there is that. I want to draw Yukiko giving Amanda a big slap with her fan. Best girl is Margaret, banned. I forgot Yukiko was in the Persona 4 cast, to be honest. Banned. Get that ass banned. But wait, Naoto is a guy, right? Why are you calling him a waifu? Are you joking, right? Yukiko's just anime girl number 1, 2. Okay, banned. Nama's best girl, you're staying. Do I ask what Amanda Wynn Lee did? Alright, Nick, what'd she do?
I genuinely do not quite remember. This is the worst fucking enemy in the game.
I think it was because she,
I think I wasn't, like, fully aware of it because I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. I know it had something to do with like I think it was like the current events.
Yeah, and then like it was really funny because a bunch of people were giving her shit, and then she went on and did the smartest thing ever and just said, "Hey, by the way, guys, I don't like NFTs," and everyone was like, "Oh, my queen, thank you." Madrillian says, "I just shotgun these guys." Good tip.
I use Spiral usually, but I forgot that they came in here. I would have put it on if I remembered.
Amanda made a very bad take regarding the Ukraine situation. I did not see that one. She advocated for the Russia-Ukraine war because it kept Trump out of office.
Oh, that's what it was, yeah.
Shit. Royal guarding is effective against those ghosts, so I'll just stop and you keep hitting the motherfuckers. They said MFs, and so I filled that part in, my bad. You know, I hate the idea of a bad take. Like saying, like, X is a bad take. Because it's just kind of, like... It's been misused. Because, like, a bad take is, like, something that is, like, in... It is something that's done, like, out of, like, ignorance or out of, like, ill will. But it's been more used to just say, somewhat... to say a take that you just don't agree with. Like, subjectively. By the way, thank you for getting me into P4 and also into Chi 8. God bless you.
Oh, no problem. Chi is pretty cool.
Bro, how did we go from arguing about Persona girls to talking about bad political takes? I think it was a pretty smooth transition.
Yeah, we were talking about Persona, and apparently Persona voice actors all do really stupid shit on Twitter. Except Yuri Lowenthal, because he's fucking the only one that seems to not do anything bad.
Yeah, and he's Spider-Man. Yeah, by the way, I'm just saying, just to clarify, I'm not saying that Amanda Winley, is that her last name? Yeah. I'm not saying that her take was good. Like, I'm not supporting it at all. I completely disagree with it, and I think it's fucking stupid. But, for example, Mutahar, some ordinary gamers will be like, I liked SMT5. People will be like, bad take, not gonna lie. And it's like, it just kind of, when you create that disparity between the two situations and you use the same phrase and you apply the same phrase to both of them, it just makes it fucking stupid. What about Johnny Young Bosch? Did he do anything bad?
No, I don't think so. That's you and Adachi. And he's fun fact, Nero from Devil May Cry.
A supposed bad take online is saying Spider-Verse is a 7 out of 10. No, literally, any bad take online is I disagree with you. And I will not elaborate why. And if you say you like X game, I'm going to respond with, play more games, lol. I think, how do you feel about Troy Baker? Because he backed out on that fucking, on that NFT thing.
I'm glad he did, and I hope, this actually is, like, not just a publicity stunt that he did to back out. Like, only just to save face, and he realized the mistake. I'd rather not have a very cynical view of it.
I'm just wondering, like, have you heard anything? Like, is his reputation supposedly saved, or what?
I haven't heard anything about him since that, though. And no one's talking about it anymore.
Yeah, maybe he's spending all that time voicing Delson in another Infamous game. I would really, really like that. But that will never, ever happen. There should be a P5 parody video where instead of Joker from Joker 2019 with P5 Joker. I would fucking love that. Okay, anyways. I like Troy B as a problem with getting overly defensive. Why? Bad take is when opinion. Bad take is when they say Yukari is best girl.
Facts.
You say facts?
Fuck Yukari.
Bro, do not. Do not.
Bro.
Do you love God? No. No.
But this boss might be a pain because I'm gonna try to do it a bit differently.
Brand. Troy hasn't said anything since he drops out of the NFT thing. Bro, at that point, you've already sacrificed your fucking career. Just double down. Like, me and Nick have talked about this. Nick, would you would you promote an NFT for $50,000?
Yeah, it's like, I would only, like, probably not.
Oh my god, okay. What if they put a clause in the contract? They say, we'll give you $50,000, but you are allowed to, 3 days after the sponsorship goes live, take it back and say, I'm sorry, I realized I was wrong, I will be better from now on.
I probably just wouldn't do it in general, to be fair.
Oh, okay. I like Troy Baker's advice for newcomer VAs, which is basically wait until we die. Oh, that's fun. That's going to be our advice for new YouTubers.
My advice
Anybody
is,
else for
stay in your
advice?
fucking lane, bro.
Stay in your fucking lane and don't talk to me or my son, Nam's Compendium, ever again.
Fuck.
I wouldn't sell my soul for $50,000. You're not selling your soul, though. Also, how does it feel, how do you guys feel about people like, I know the Corridor crew did, like, NFT stuff, but it was, like, they made sure it was environmentally friendly. And the comment section seemed perfectly fine with it. And so I'm wondering if that's, like, something people are for or against. Off topic, I kind of don't like when YouTubers pay others to edit their videos. It kind of defeats the purpose of being a YouTuber. I wholeheartedly 110% disagree.
I don't agree when it comes to editing, because that's just offloading work that would be done the same. If it's like, what would sit wrong with me is if someone were to pay someone else to write something.
Yeah. Like, and especially, I think in our niche, nobody gives a fuck how we edit our videos. Like, they care about what you say, like how you write it and like your voiceover and stuff like that. If we're like, I don't know, a gaming funny moments channel, then like, yeah, maybe the editing matters more, but I don't know. Do you agree? Disagree? Huh? What do you think? Huh? What?
I don't have any issues with hire editors.
I would hope not, because I hire a fucking editor.
I also want to hire an editor of my own because I would just want to speed up the production process.
Yeah, and like in my case, hiring an editor has literally changed nothing as far as like video style. Because like a lot of editors are really good with
Oh, that's unfortunate. I can't use Doppelganger.
It's like a lot of editors are really good at just emulating your style. And you know, being able to make it more consistent. And it's like anyone who doesn't like editors, it's like, but once a YouTuber hires an editor, you just get more content for free. Like it's such a W. Pretty much editing can be a chore sometimes, so it's good to offload to increase productivity. Absolutely. That's why I have an editor, and I still edit some of my videos. He says, yeah, well, for me, I kind of like the more personal aspect with it, but hey, that's my opinion. I get what you're saying, but I don't think... I guess I think it still depends on the medium. Because, like, for us, we can't show our personality in our editing very much. Or we don't get too many opportunities to do that. And so we're better off focusing on just writing better scripts. And all that. And doing better voiceovers. Some content creators just need to learn the importance of distributing their work and letting others help them out. Yeah. Actors don't edit their movies. A YouTuber shouldn't have to edit theirs.
I'd say directors don't really even edit their own movies.
Yeah. Well,
they're obviously involved with the process, much like YouTubers are. And I think it's best to think of it like that, like as a director instead of just the YouTuber.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm actually planning on being a YouTube channel. Oh my god, that's great. Yeah, I just think that it's how do I put it? I understand what he's saying, but I also think that it just depends on the niche. I think in our niche it's fine. A lot of YouTube channels are compromised of 3 to 10 people. See, that blows my mind.
I don't know how you can I'm not sure why exactly you need that many people unless you're like fucking corridor crew or something.
Yeah, like unless you're like millions of subscribers, making bajillions of dollars every day. Meanwhile, me and Nick are still like on the dollar menu at McDonald's.
Dollar menu. That's fucking. That's a good day then.
Yeah, that's payday. I'm kind of doing more. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you're gonna do like YouTube poop editing or some shit, then like, yeah, you should do that. And offloading that to someone else doesn't make a lot of sense. But on the other hand, if you suck at editing videos, hiring an editor who has personality and who can use that personality to play off of the raw footage that you give them is fucking peak. I don't know if you guys watch Noel Miller, but he has an editor named Noah. And his edits are so fucking funny, and it complements the actual YouTuber speaking so well that I couldn't imagine it without it. Couldn't imagine those videos without the editing. It's so funny. I think having a team is cool and makes sense. Like, art can be collaborative. Yeah, I agree. I think calling our video game analysis art is a fucking stretch. But no, like cooking shows on YouTube. Yeah, they got a team. They got somebody who edits it. Somebody who probably films everything. Bubble Tea says, by the way, Nam, I wouldn't mind editing a video for you. I don't think Nam wants to put you through that. Because editing a P5 length video is, you're going to be put through the fucking ringer, man.
I know that if I were to have someone edit a video for me, I would like to pay them for their time. I would like to keep it professional because that is a lot of work, and I do not want to trick someone, I guess, into doing something that they don't want to do.
Hugo Loza gives $2.
Oh no, my controller.
Oh! He says, get yourself something from the dollar menu. Let's go. Sugoshi says, oh. All right, well.
All right, guys. This is the guest channel now. I'll be taking over. Nam's gone. We kicked them off.
Excellent knocked over my Capture 3DS. I thought I broke it.
Oh, God, really? Okay. Nam's been a wonderful inspiration. I love to edit and make my own videos someday, so this is great advice to hear. That's awesome, Sukoshi. I'm glad you found that inspiration. Nam actually inspired me to start making reviews because I saw his DMC2 video and I was like, huh, I want to do that.
It's funny.
What?
I'm pretty sure I've told you this before, but I made that one video and then I didn't make any more. And then when you made your your Gravity Rush one, I was like, wow, I want to make more of these again because this looks like fun.
And now here we are. Editing a long video sounds kind of fun, to be honest. Okay, that is coming from somebody who's never edited a long video. Just gonna throw that out there. It sounds fun. It is hell.
It depends, like, how long you think long is, because I'm talking, like, I know when I made that Persona 5 video, that 2-hour one, by the end of that video, I was genuinely, like, in pain. Like, my wrist was fucked up, my voice was completely broken, I could not speak anymore, and you can actually hear it in the outro of that video.
Yeah, and I think, like, to give my own personal thoughts, I'm still recovering from the Dying Light video, of which I edited almost entirely in a week.
Hey, Nolan?
Yeah?
I need you to talk for a bit, because I gotta quickly take care of something.
Alright, boys.
Welcome back to the guest show. Nam's Compendium is gone, so we are going to be, just talking about a few things. So let's talk about editing. Trolled Frog says, I would like to see more personality in your videos. I assume you mean Nam's videos. And I don't know, how do you think you could actually incorporate that? Because I think that's a really hard thing to achieve. But especially through editing, but I think through scripting you could do that. And I think the issue with injecting more personality into your videos, I think I've personally come across, I just dropped my SD card, is that you kind of have to get personal and you have to get a little vulnerable and you have to open yourself up to having your own personal, authentic self criticized and clowned on, which I think is like something a lot of people struggle with. And I know that me and Nick do, because it's really easy for me to write off criticism or not criticism, but hate. Like, you know, when you guys know, any YouTuber, no matter, you could be the nicest guy in the world and you're just gonna get shitted on for no reason. But I find that I can write it off really easily if somebody just shits on me for no reason, because what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's an alter ego. It's not me. They don't hate me. They hate that boy Aqua, and that's like a separate persona. I don't care. Haha, persona. And so putting more personality in your videos could actually be kind of a scary thing, and I think it is, for me at least. I find it scary. PewDiePie on the mic, what will he say? Yeah, can you guys all bro fist your screen really quick? Here, okay, we'll do it together. Was that good? I think it also helps when creators share their own little personal stories to highlight the importance of a game. Like when Nam spoke about how P4 changed his life, feels more personal. Yeah, and I think he was really brave, and I respect him a lot for doing that, because that's a tough thing. It is tough as hell to get that personal on the mic and to put that vulnerable part of yourself out there. Unrelated, Trolled Frog says, another gripe, a lot of video game analysis are just sucking the game's dick. Like, that's 99% of retrospectives. I completely disagree. I feel like a lot of reviews that I've seen, and maybe I'm just watching the wrong content creators, but they often shit on games like relentlessly. And a lot of them, like, I won't say the YouTuber's name, but I watched a series of Uncharted critiques lately, and a majority of them were just kind of nitpicking the game, which I did not appreciate. By the way, thank you for the bro fist, fellas. It's very good.
Returned.
Oh, welcome back. I was just
bro fists.
Because they called me PewDiePie and I said bro fist your screen.
You know one?
Yeah.
You have your phone next to you, Mike.
Yeah, I do.
Making
Is
sounds.
it causing the thing? Okay.
Making sounds.
I don't hear it. I'm sorry. I apologize, chat. We were just talking about someone said that they see more retrospectives that all they do is just praise games, and it feels like that's what 99% of them are. And I was just saying that I feel like either I'm watching the wrong creators or I completely disagree. Because I was mentioning that you and I have both, well, we didn't watch them together, but we had talked about these Uncharted critiques that we were watching at one point that were like weirdly nitpicky. Like spending like 10 minutes talking about like one line of dialogue, kind of nitpicky. And yeah. And so I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily, but I think the reason why it might seem that people have a lot of passion for in these retrospectives and they might be like really big fans is just because you need to either need to hate something with a burning passion or love something to be able to make like a 2-hour video on it. I doubt that you can successfully make, spend 200 hours on a video for a series that you don't like. There's no way. Kyle says, JTP Man says, I think I watched those same critiques. You might have. They're good. Like, they have a lot of good points. And I mean, I obviously watched them all, so I like them. But Kyle Kimber says, for what it's worth, I really like your style of content as is now, Aqua, and I think you reach a nice compromise between sharing your passion for games and being a fair critic. I try to reach that balance. I'm glad that's good. And I appreciate that. And I hope Trolled Frog says, for me, when I get into YouTube, I want to have a YouTube antagonist persona. Yeah, it's like a Nam's. Have you told them about your alter ego, Man?
Man's Compendium.
He's just a fucking big, like, ripped Chad. Man's Compendium. I fail to comprehend how writing, editing, and recording an 8-hour video ranting about why you hate a Mario game like Mario is a good decision for any content creator's well-being. Sometimes less is more. I would agree. I think it helps when creators... Oh, no, I read that. I apologize. Man hates DDS.
It was like... I made a joke on Twitter because someone said I missed the... Like, they missed the era where, like, video game reviews had, like, in-depth plots in them for some reason. and I said as a joke that the DDS2 video would feature Dark Nam, and a surprising amount of people actually thought I was being serious.
That's funny as fuck. It'd be funny if we could declare war against random YouTubers. Anyways, I want to be like Nostalgia Critic, but I'm always doing cringy skits. I was talking about it with, I forget who I was talking about it with, but I was saying that I think one of the reasons Angry Joe still has the following that he does is because he puts so much personality in his videos by injecting skits into his stuff. And those skits are actually funny most of the time, too. Like, there was this one, it was in, like, a Cyberpunk review, I think. And it was, like, Joe, other Joe, and, like, half the fucking Angry Joe army sitting around, like, a fucking table. And it was, like, they're meant to be, like, kids in school.
Bad influences.
And they have, like, needles that say patches, and he's like, come on, just take a day one patch. All the kids are
So
doing
stupid.
it.
I love it.
You don't even have to finish your game. And it's like, it's so dumb, but it's so like, it's so funny, and you can tell he's having so much fun. That was like, the most wholesome shit is last winter. Angry Joe just uploaded like a random 1-minute video of him going sledding at like his local park with his girlfriend. He had like a big smile on, he was laughing. It was like, this is so amazing. I was very happy with it. Dark Nam is the only one that's played DDS2.
For real.
Twitter's not gonna like that one.
That was so funny.
Actually, my friend played this game,
Yeah, because
and
when
so did I.
Because obviously, when I said nobody played it, I meant literally no one. Absolutely 0 people played it, for sure, yeah.
Hey man, whatever it takes to feel like you really epically owned the big YouTuber. You dunked on him. Good shit. Did you see that shit with YMS?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. You sound like Chris Chan for a moment there. Sorry, I actually just took my Canadian accent off, might be. People who've played DDS2 don't exist. That's what I'm saying. You guys, this is what we're trying to tell you, alright? Nam's Compendium. Played DDS2. That kind of person doesn't exist. He lives in Canada. Canada doesn't exist. This is the only way we can reach you. You've been in a coma for 3 years. Wake up. Please. Okay, so people don't know what happened to YMS. Basically, YMS posted a video talking about the Oscars. And what he did is he looked at all the nominations and he tried to watch every movie that was nominated. But that's a lot of movies. Like, that's a shitload of movies for him to watch.
Keep
so
in
what
mind,
he did,
some of these movies were ones that he did not like at all and knew he wasn't gonna like just before he watched them.
yeah, and so what he did is he tried to give it like a decent shot, and if you just hated a movie like halfway through or something, he just ditched it. And he made it clear that he didn't watch all of them. And then he just posted like a fun little video. Didn't think there was really anything wrong with it. And then Twitter got super, like some people on Twitter got super fucking mad saying that he was like, his credibility is shit. And then like he made a video response saying like, you win. Okay, I won't do any, I'm just gonna like not do anything fun or different. And it was just one of those things where you just kind of hate seeing a YMS is a channel called Your Movie Sucks. It's a very good channel. But yeah, it was just kind of a video where you just seemed really defeated, and you kind of feel bad seeing that, especially as someone who has to deal with people on Twitter frequently. It's really depressing, because personally, I've had a few run-ins with people who, like, I mean, I still have fans that take things that I haven't said and like put those words in my mouth on Twitter, and like people who have like actual campaigns to like shit on me. And I mean, Nick, you've seen it. Like, just recently there's a guy who's like causing a big stir, being like, actually some people play DDS2 even though it's sold like shit, and like things like that. And like you've had people on your on Twitter tell you that you're factually wrong about a video because they disagree with your subjective opinion on a mechanic.
Yeah.
And Ella said, how you get cyberbullied, just turn off the computer. True. But you just kind of, you hate to see someone like feeling like that. And I think it's really easy to like on Twitter kind of focus on that negative shit. And yeah, it's just really really shitty, really sucked. Trolled the Frog says, I really appreciate that you actually acknowledge me, and all the chats do that. No worries. Link to Nap's Patreon in the description.
We try to engage as much as we can on these streams.
Yeah, because, I mean, we'll save, like, the podcast for when we just talk to each other and post it, I guess. Now that we've gotten the go-ahead from you guys. That's why I stopped using Twitter in general. Yeah, I feel like I have to use Twitter just to, like, promote my stuff. And in the unfortunate case that, like, my channel gets hacked or something, I kind of have to do it, but... Opera, you were factually wrong about Chie not being the best girl. My reasoning is you were nitpicky and biased. I win, bye-bye. Okay, I'm banning.
Got you there, bro.
Straight up. Guy 1, I like pancakes. Guy 2, oh, so you hate waffles. Exactly, that's 100% what it is. It is like, I've never engaged with a more stupid portion of the fucking public. Like, I don't want to sugarcoat and be like, oh, you know, people, they just maybe don't understand, or maybe they're just really angry, they've had a bad day. No, these people are fucking dumb. Stupid. Dumb, stupid, or dumb, huh? Twitter's the only effective way I can promote myself as well. Yeah, no, and it's not even like a matter of being effective, but it's just, it's one of those things. I do like waffles, they're good. I'm a pancake guy though. It's one of those things you have to just do it, I think, if you have a channel. And channels that don't, I think they're insane. Like Gaming Wins still does not have a Twitter because he doesn't want to do it. And I'm like, why? He's like, I don't have time for it.
I know, Fither doesn't have Twitter anymore. Well, it's still up, he just doesn't use it because of that kind of shit that we were just talking about.
Yeah, and it's just, ugh, disgusting. But then how am I supposed to message my mutuals and ask them to play Fortnite? You like French toast? Nick, are you a French toast guy?
I haven't had French toast in a very long time. I remember liking it though. It was very good.
I should make some gluten-free French toast
Good luck
one
with
day.
This is bread.
No, what do you mean? It's the same shit.
Have fun.
For French toast, you just take a piece of bread and you like bake it in the batter or whatever. You can just do the same with gluten-free bread.
Yeah, but that's gonna be very expensive.
Yeah. I left Twitter too, except when I replied to that Muda Hard tweet. I stay on Twitter frequently, but just because like, because I haven't reviewed an Assassin's Creed game in a bit, I haven't gotten any shit. I only get shit from that fan base pretty much. Discord lets you send Fortnite invites easy. Yeah, but I don't want to just like show up with a friend request to some other YouTuber. I feel weird doing that. Is it true that Canadians only eat syrup?
Oh yeah. That's why I left. I went to go get a glass of syrup.
Aunt Jemima bottle. Canadian glass. Bread, eggs, and cinnamon is expensive. Yeah, when the bread's gluten-free, fuck yeah, it is. You're paying an arm and a leg for half a loaf.
This boss fight is so fucking cool.
Is it true that Canadians have 92% moose DNA? I'm trying to think, what does a moose call sound like? Because that'd be my response. Is it like...
What the fuck is that?
Oh, dude, that was a moose. It was outside. That's crazy. He must have walked by my microphone. We get a little wild in Canada land here. I love America. We have Berber.
Berber.
I'm very nostalgic for Assassin's Creed, despite how shit the franchise is. Played them all up to Syndicate. Yeah, same here. I love Assassin's Creed.
No, you played one, so you've played them all. No, I agree. Like, I feel the same way, but also, fuck that, dude.
Oh, that's an S rank.
Is it true that Canadians watch Johnny Test together as a family?
Motherfucker, it happened again. Johnny Test, that show has not been on in a very long time.
I used to watch it as a kid, though.
Dude, Johnny Test came out when I was a fucking kid. That was like 2005.
Canadian bacon is just sliced ham. Fucking excuse me? Canadian bacon is dope. And I don't think I've tried American Baker. I think I have the opportunity to be a YouTuber. And what the fuck is it? Okay. Here's this fucking dumb mindset. A lot of YouTubers want to instill this, like, I don't even know what you would call it. A lot of YouTubers like to talk about how, like, being a YouTuber is like a talent thing, right? Nobody can just be a YouTuber. You got to be a specific breed. You got to be cut from a certain cloth. That's fucking bullshit. Anyone has the opportunity to be a YouTuber. Start uploading fucking videos. Congrats, you're a YouTuber. Like, there is nothing stopping anyone unless you have, like, no arms and legs. Then I guess it would be kind of hard for you to be a YouTuber. But even then, it is possible. And if you think otherwise, you are wrong. Anyways, somebody should mod Final Fantasy X, but every weapon sound effect is replaced with a Johnny Test whip crack. I really want to mod Fortnite so that the fucking...
It was called Fartnite?
Yeah, specifically because I want the tanks, every time somebody fires the fucking tanks, for it to have a reverb fart sound effect instead of, like, the explosion. I think that'd be funny. And, like, every shotgun when you fire it's just the bro sound effect.
I like that.
People are YouTubers that just watch stuff on camera and that's it. You can do anything and be a YouTuber. Dude, look at me and Nick.
I literally play video games.
Yes, we literally just talk about video games for an extended period of time. An unnecessary period of time.
It's not even like it's not even like something I was fucking, like, practicing to do. I just sort of did it and just kept doing it and trying to find ways to improve.
Yeah. I almost failed high school English.
I almost failed YouTube Academy and look where I am.
Yeah, and now here I am writing, like, fucking average of, like, 2.5, 3 pages every day. It's fucking insane. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, no, like, and sorry that it comes across as harsh, but I just get really annoyed because there are some YouTubers, and I'm not obviously gonna say names, but some of them actually think that you need to be, like, talented and that you're born with, like, the fucking YouTuber gene, when, like, it's not true, man. If you just, like, actually bust your ass and you, like, just try, you can be successful. And don't go to fucking r/NewTubers or some shit, because they'll just they don't know what they're talking about.
Honestly, yeah, I remember that.
I've never seen one fucking helpful post on r/NewTubers. They all, every time someone says they want to start a YouTube channel, they're like, well, don't do gaming, it's oversaturated. And me and Nick are there like, well, what? Don't look up Fortnite on Instagram. I'm about to see some ass. Give me a sec. I didn't unlock Dwayne The Rock Johnson on Fortnite. And yeah, I kind of feel like an idiot. Okay, Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit out my ass. Wow, okay, so I searched up Fortnite and I saw a slow motion video of an anime girl jumping with her boobies going up and down. And this anime girl does not look to be the proper age, and I'm gonna have to do 15 Hail Marys for that one.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
You're not just gaming, you're changing lives. It's all in the hands of the algorithm and the person making the video. Yeah, but also people think that the algorithm, like, completely decides whether or not you do fine. Not true. Sometimes the algorithm can fuck you, but I think the algorithm does not consistently fuck you.
There are certain tricks that you can do to help out. And I'm not talking about just clickbait, I'm talking about just, like, SEO and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but clickbait too.
Oh yeah, that does
like learning how to clickbait is actually so useful because you need to be able to create a catchy title and thumbnail. Or not catchy, but like a clickable one. And I think people are like, because I get comments like this. Like I'll make a video called I made a video called Assassin's Creed Liberation, the game doomed to fail.
And the reason it was doomed to fail is because it was on the PS Vita, and the Vita sold like shit. And because it was on the Vita, it had a lower budget, and it had all of these experimental ideas. And so it was, from the get-go, doomed to fail in the eyes of new players and old players. Because old players were going to feel alienated, and like new players didn't fucking buy the game. And so what I did is I had a title, that title, and then the thumbnail said failure in big red words. And I got so much shit from people being like, bro, are you really calling the game a failure? Like, bah, 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 bah. And they're like, why don't you just call it Assassin's Creed Liberation Review? It's because, like, nobody would fucking click that. And that is, like, the dumbest fucking advice ever. Just, like, obviously don't clickbait, but there is an art to making a good video title. And understanding the meta. Video essay meta right now is game X years later.
Yep.
In a couple of years, it's going to change to something. And fuck, in a couple of months, it could change to something else.
Because the thumbnail style I used to use a lot, that's not good anymore.
Yep, we both use the same style roughly, and it for both of us, it just started falling off. It doesn't work as well anymore, and that's partially because when other people have caught on to that thumbnail style doing well, now they've started using it, and now the thumbnail style is oversaturated. And yeah, so we've had to pivot on that front, and yeah, it's a lot of shit. Woman in thumbnail helps too, supposedly. Your thumbnail doesn't even need to look nice, it just has to grab people's attention. Factual. But a nice looking thumbnail is also good. Also, I think confidence in the thumbnail meta plays a huge role too. But that's like, I feel like we're getting too deep down the rabbit hole. Just use big red arrow and people screaming with caps. Yep.
Yeah.
Any good advice you have for thumbnails and titles? Do not have more than like 4 words in a thumbnail, and don't make those 4 words the same as your title unless you can't come up with anything else. And also, don't just make one thumbnail.
Honestly.
Make
a backup thumbnail.
Oh, no. Not even a backup. Make multiple. My Tomb Raider video that I'm working on, I've made 5 thumbnails for it. And I've just on the 5th attempt found something that I'm happy with. White Light consistently has great thumbnails. Yep.
Get a lot of them.
Oh my god, yeah.
Made like fucking 6. Even then, I had to change it twice after that.
Dan the Swap Man says hello.
Hello.
Start putting Kanye in your thumbnail. Nino May sometimes just has simple scribbles for thumbnails and gets millions of views every stream. Yeah, obviously there's some like outliers, but yeah. Clickable thumbnails. A clickable thumbnail idea. Picture of Don Cheeto smiling. Don Cheeto, right? I know you did, Bubble Tea. And you changed it on a Soul Hackers video, and I thought the new thumbnail that you chose was significantly better than the first one. I think I've changed my Miles Morales thumbnail 8 times by now. Every couple of months I go back and I change it. The best classic Persona game certainly grabbed my attention in Nam's thumbnails. Or, here's a fucking good one. A modern classic. I'm just reading some of the thumbnails. And also, so here's ones that play into the meta. Because we could not think of a solid clickable title for the arena video, me and Nick, we were sitting in a call and we were workshopping a title. We know that the meta right now for video essays is blank game in X year. Is it good? We did exactly that, and it made that video perform way better. Because you can make a fucking great video, and if your thumbnail's shit, the video's not going to get views. Most of the time. Haven't seen the P2 EP video because I want to avoid instance and spoilers. That's fair. Vincetti says hello, pals / buddies.
Vignetti?
Now I'm calling Persona Q disappointment. Upset me a little, but hey, got me to watch. I love that game, by the way.
Nice. I'm glad you liked it. I didn't. I think it's okay. It's very it's not one of it's one of my least favorite ones, but it's fine.
Okay, so let's make something kind of clear here, all right? Let's not say that anyone is ripping off anyone. We don't want that. We don't want that kind of energy here. Just like keep it really clear. I don't want to talk about that. And I don't think we should be name dropping anybody here. My favorite Nam thumbnail was the one that said I have mixed opinions on. Oh, shut the fuck. Okay, let's not. I'm not reading the rest of that. Oh my god. I need to fucking read these messages before I read them out loud. Katana Riku says great tips. I hope they're...
Oh, Katana Riku's here. That guy's cool.
Oh, dope. Yeah, I hope that's like helpful. It's kind of hard to say. But okay, no worries. Sorry. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm just saying, like, just for everyone else too. Let's just steer around that pothole.
Oh fuck me! I don't have the right weapon. Hate these guys.
Dude, the fucking picture of Igus slamming you is so funny.
That is my fucking. I love that piece of art so much.
It's great. I played Arena Ultimax. Was it last week or was it this week? It's like this Monday or something.
We played it recently.
And I like it quite a bit. I'm fucking awful at it. And you know what I realized?
What?
Here's a bit of lore for you guys. Tony for you is the worst fucking teacher ever.
Not only is he a bad teacher, he's fucking bad at taking directions. I'm gonna talk shit about Tony because he's our friend for a second. Fuck off, Tony. Like, seriously. He is so bad at taking directions. It is so funny. Because we try to get him to do one thing, and he just does, like, 4 completely different things. Vincent, tell Tony right now.
Oh,
he's a fucking dickwad.
Dude. Fucking Tony was like, yeah, bro, I'll show you to play Arena Ultimax. It'll be a really good time. I get in there, and he, in one fucking combo, wipes the floor with me. He's like, oh yeah, GG. And it's like, what the fuck did that teach me? And then he's like, last night, I was like, hey, do you guys want to try Terraria? Like, I've been trying to play it. And then he's like, oh my god, yeah, I'll totally teach you how to play, bro. I'm like, yeah, because I have no idea. Like, you gotta show me, like, all the basics. And he's like, yeah, bro, like, oh, I love Terraria. I love it. And then,
whoa.
Yo, fuck,
I
I
got a bot in the...
We got bots in here, straight up. You want me to ban it?
I'm pulling up my phone. He's like, yeah, dude, I'll show you to play. We get in there. Tony doesn't say a fucking word. He just goes off, does his own thing, and leaves me to eat shit and die. Sorry, I'm working on it.
Hold on, I got it.
No, I got it.
I like how it gives me the option to add moderation. What a great idea.
Hi, user. But yeah, it's fucking frustrating. So yeah, Tony just fucked off. He played the game by himself, and then I don't know what happened. He did give me a wand that like fired stuff. Tony's videos are fantastic, but this rant about him is funny. No, dude, I love Tony.
Yeah, Tony is so fucking cool. I love
yes.
talking to him.
Like,
it's just that sometimes, oh my god, he was playing Persona Q. Holy fuck. He asked me for help. And I gave him the simplest instruction. All I said was go left. And the motherfucker went to the right and he got himself killed. And he went, oh!
Bro, can we tell him what we had to help Tony with last night? Because, like, maybe... No, actually, let's not. Let's just... They're back? I just banned the bot. How are they still here?
Probably a new one.
Hide user. What the fuck? Anyways. Yes, we like Tony. I like Tony. I have nothing but love for Tony. Like, genuinely. Also, you guys can watch Tony's latest video
on
Speaking of thumbnails.
SexyBot 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, dude, fucking guys, you guys can check out Tony For You's channel. I'm gonna drop a link to his latest video. Tell me what you think of the thumbnail, because I think he did a great job with the thumbnail. And yeah, I'm gonna drop this in chat in just a second here. You just drank something with 3 cups of coffee worth of caffeine? What the fuck did you have? Actually, though, Starbucks gets kind of wild. Like, with caffeine.
You're so fucking white, dude.
No, dude, okay, so, you ever have a, brown sugar oat shaken espresso iced?
I never go to Starbucks.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Everyone shits on Starbucks until they try it,
No,
and I was the
I've
same
been there
way,
before,
and Mel converted me.
I just never actively go there because there's only one fucking coffee place we need. It's Tim's, dude.
Okay, yeah, I agree. But the brown sugar oat shaken espresso is so good, and you can't get it in like so they have like small, medium, and large, and then they have a super size, and you can't get that in the super size cup because there's so much caffeine that it's like dangerous. It's crazy. I really want to subscribe to Tony, but my YouTube account is logged in the living room TV that my dad uses. I don't want him to think I'm a Satanist.
What? His
I
fucking
think...
channel Sunday School. All he does is talk about Claw Demon.
Yeah, he literally just sits there and says, "Do you love God?"
And he replies with yes.
Man. I learned Canada was real today, to be honest. We haven't. I gotta go to bed shortly. I gotta be up at 3, and I don't like coffee. I go to Dunkin' and get a frozen chocolate, even in sub-zero temperatures. I respect it. Nam, please play Minion Crazy Frog when you get to the Virgil fight.
No.
Anyways, guys, what do we think of Tony's latest video thumbnail? Is it a W or an L? Please put it in the chat. And please say it's good. If you don't say it's good, I will be sad on Tony's behalf.
God damn. These spiders. Oh, fuck. Now there's 2 of them.
Okay, I'm seeing W's. www.youtube.com/namscompendium/subscribe.
That's
W
not
for
my
our Lord and
channel
Savior
URL,
Luther.
actually.
Is it still...
I can't, yeah, you can't change it.
Oh, so I, oh man, I had a joke gift. My friend's birthday, you know, Tony. Not Tony For You. I have a different friend named Tony. And Tony, he gets really angry at video games. And he throws things, he slams his desk, like he just gets fucking irate.
And it's funny because he's one of the most chill people.
He's such a good temper for anything that's not a video game. And so his birthday is next weekend, and I got him like a PlayStation like charging deck, and I'm getting him drinks and whatnot. And as an added gift, I got him a stress ball. And I fucking broke the tag on it because I've been playing with it. This is Maka, right? I want to hear Tony talk more. Please unmute his mic. Okay. We're gonna unmute Tony's mic right now.
Hello everyone. It's me, Tony For You.
No, you fucked it. You should have did, hey guys, Tony For, and then you have to do a joke. That's how.
Oh.
Hey guys, Tony For
21
here. I mean, Tony For You here.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Pog.
That's just like him.
If I had gotten an SMT at the time, I totally would have blasted the Nocturne Fierce Deity theme. Struggled a bit on that one. We're okay. We brought it back. Yo, Tony, glad to hear from you again. Yeah, Tony. No, Tony, yeah, come back. LS was saying he's glad to hear from you.
Thank you.
Tony makes a Vine reference. Classic Tony.
Yeah, he would.
That's him.
He says 21.
I thought about doing a Tony for You parody for April Fools. Me and Nick have both discussed for an April Fool's video, just having like a standard video, but we both do each other's voiceover and say nothing about it. And I still think that's a great idea, personally. Just like, yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool if like, because you know how I mentioned that like part of me wants to do like a video on like strikers or something like that. It'd be cool if I got you to do the voiceover for that and said nothing.
I would still call myself Nolan and Aqua.
Yeah. We just got $5 from JP. He says opinion on the Infamous games, DMC games, Spidey games, and Spidey movies. So let's work through this. Nick, what is your opinion on the Infamous games?
Well, I want to say thank you so much, JP, for the $5 super chat. That means a whole lot. And so, Infamous games first?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what he said first. So.
Infamous is a very interesting series. I actually do quite enjoy 2 and Second Son. Not so much the first one, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first one is very much a standard. It's kind of like pretty much just a cover shooter, but with a superpower makeover.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it runs like fucking crap.
Yeah, it runs like shit. Also, do you have any thoughts on the 2, like, standalone DLCs?
Oh,
Festival
I
of Blood
never
and
played
First
any
Light?
of those.
Okay.
I've only played the main games. But to give credit for Infamous 1, I actually think that's the only game in the series to do karma choices like pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of choices in Infamous 1 that not all of them, but there's a lot that don't like fucking completely fall apart under scrutiny. Unlike I think Infamous 2 is really interesting choices. And the choices in Infamous 2 definitely play more towards gameplay, and the choices in Second Son are pretty shit. So what do you think on the DMC games?
You're looking for action combat games, I think you're not going to get much better than this series, in my opinion. I think this is the peak of fucking action in 3D. It is, but it's like really interesting to see how they evolve over time and how each one, I think, gets better than the last, except for DMC2. But like that game was a huge mess when it was being made.
Nick, is there any chance we could wrap things up soon?
Yeah.
Okay, I have dinner like ready and I want to eat.
Okay.
What do you think of the Spidey games
There's a lot
and
of,
Spidey movies?
a lot of Spider-Man games.
Okay, what's your favorite Spider-Man game and why?
Insomniac Spider-Man game is probably the best one.
The just Spider-Man or Miles Morales?
That's hard. I like them both a lot, like pretty much equally, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But for like, I guess slightly different reasons. I think Miles Morales has simultaneously it's more fun combat, but also less, not as complex, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of giving Spider-Man disposable gadgets that he can use.
And what do you think about the Spidey movies?
A lot of Spider-Man movies. I think the Sam Raimi movies still a lot of fun. I think they're pretty good. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man 1's Spider-Man 1 starts off really, really good. I really like the opening of that movie, like the first hour and a bit, but then it kind of just falls off. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is kind of boring and also just like bland. I don't think I'll ever want to watch it again. The Holland movies are pretty decent as well. I think my favorite Spider-Man is still Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man though. But the best Spider-Man movie ever, best Spider-Man movie ever is Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. And then yeah, okay, so that's that. All right. Just let me know when you're ready to head out.
Yeah, I gotta get
You
an
just gotta
item
finish
from
the level?
this. Yeah, I just gotta
Okay.
finish the part.
No love for Ultimate Spider-Man. I love playing as Venom. We both like that game a lot. Tom Holland movies are awful. IMO. Here we go. I think My only counter to that is the scene in Homecoming where the Vulture and Peter Pie are in the fucking car. That is like peak. It was so good. Fucking Far From Home was solid. I think the Mysterio fights in Far From Home are really good. I think No Way Home is just good because like nostalgia. Love Miles Morales. The story is really short, but it hyped me up for Spider-Man 2. Yeah, but I mean, but the price wasn't as much, so I think it's fine.
I'm excited for Spider-Man 2 game.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm like, I can't even explain how much I want to play that. Yeah, Shattered Dimensions was a good one too. Spider-Man isn't supposed to be best friends with the Avengers and swinging around with a golden nanotech suit. I guess, but I also think we've already seen the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man before. Like, I'm glad that on a third reboot they didn't or I guess second reboot, they didn't bother with Uncle Ben. They didn't bother with like doing the whole like, yeah, okay, he's broke and he has no money. Like, they took a different approach to it, and I kind of appreciate that. And I appreciate that's a different take, and that's also why I appreciated the Amazing Spider-Man, because like the Amazing Spider-Man was really good in that Spider-Man had more like swagger to him when he was in the suit, and like, yeah, okay, I get it. Peter Parker's not supposed to be like fucking skateboarding or whatever, but like, fuck it, what's the big deal? He's still a nerd. He still gets picked on. Tom Holland movies are okay overall. I liked all of them pretty well except for Far From Home. I fell asleep halfway through. I don't know how the fuck you do that. Tom Holland movies have aspects I don't particularly care for, but I still prefer them over most Marvel movies as someone who particularly doesn't like them. No Way Home honestly might be one of my favorite Marvel films, even if I still think Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man film. Yeah, I think it's good. Wolverine game looks amazing. We haven't seen fuck all about it, so I'm reserving my judgments. Spider-Man can be whatever the fuck he wants to be. Does Nick dislike the Amazing Spider-Man 1 overall? I don't think so.
No, I think it's just fine overall, to be honest. I think it starts off so good, but then it just sort of falls off it just sort of drops the stuff I really liked in favor for like the lizard stuff, which I don't really think needed to be there.
There's a vid from a YouTuber called High Top Films where he breaks down why the Tom Holland movies are bad Spidey movies, and that is a conversation I will not touch with a 10-foot pole. Isn't Spider-Man friends with the Avengers in the comics? I don't get that argument. I'm starting to feel like this is a bad discussion.
I don't want to talk about Spider-Man. Talking about Spider-Man's always turns out bad.
Yeah, don't give a shit. Anyways, let's talk about Iron Man. He's cool. He's dead. Playmaker 102 says, "Sup, Nam? I discovered you through your Persona reviews and been consuming your content ever since. LOL."
Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Well,
I hope I brought some interesting points to the conversation.
I'm so sorry, Aqua and Nick. I meant to ask you simple questions and it turned into this. Oh my god, JP, think of the children. Look at what you've done.
How dare you ask a question as in, what do we think of Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's cool. Don't worry, man. And it's not like it's turned into anything bad. We're just saying we're tapping out before it does. Talking about Spider-Man is just like, dude, what the fuck? There's another bot, Nick. Do something.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a fucking bot.
Tell him to stop. How do you feel about Crack? Kind of dope. Learned a lot of great stories and advice from the stream. That's good.
Very close to bringing the stream to an end, Nolan. I'm very close to getting to where I need to be.
Okay, sweet, because I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'll even run past this group of enemies.
Thank you. Yeah, guys, there's so many bots here. I think the only way we can fix is if you subscribe to Nam's Compendium, subscribe to Tony for you.
Yeah. And then
you also gotta
be gone bot in chat.
Yeah, be gone bot. And then you also have to fucking share Nam's videos on Twitter and say this is the best video ever made. How does Nick feel about the DMC reboot?
I like it a lot. I think it's a really fun game. It's definitely got problems, and I will definitely want to talk about that. I'm on the side of enjoying it. I forgot that this was the boss I was fighting here, so I equipped the fucking wrong style. That's excellent.
Be gone, bot. Be gone, bot. Can't wait for the bot series to reboot with Edward Norton as main character. What? Is the PC port considered bad or nah?
Of DMC?
Yeah.
It's not definitive edition. It's not bad. It's just that it's not the best version of the game because definitive edition is just adds options and like turbo mode and shit, and that just makes it the best way to play that game. And it comes with all the DLC from the original version for free. But like, if you're only stuck with original, you're not gonna be. It's not gonna be drastically different, but definitive is better, and it adds lock on.
Sweet. Oh, Venom 2 is trending. Why? Oh god. Okay. It's just people shitting on Venom. It's probably because Morbius came out.
Oh my god, Morbius came out?
Or, well, I think it comes out tonight at like 9 o'clock for us.
Say,
And-
when did that happen?
I heard that.
Yeah.
It's your roommates. Venom's a dilf, not gonna lie. Facts. I want to see Morbius. I think I'm gonna see him Monday with my dad. I don't know because I was supposed to see it on Friday with him, but he wants to go see a late show, and I'm not ditching the boys like that. Heard Morbius was not good. I also heard Venom and Venom 2 were not good, and those are fucking great movies. So
Not good.
no, Venom 1 is great, and Venom 2 is even greater.
I watch Venom. Didn't like Venom.
It's just the same as Venom 1. It's like Venom 1, but dumber, stupider, funnier, and more fun. Morbius is like a 5 out of 10, feels incomplete. Damn.
Dude, Venom 1 feels incomplete, honestly. It feels like it's missing like half a movie.
Y'all ever thought about doing movie reviews? Asked JP. No.
No, not really, to be honest.
I don't know shit about movie reviews.
Alright, so that's all. Dinner.
Yeah, my parents are getting mad at me. They're like, bro, it's getting cold. And I'm like, it's sushi.
It's
It's
already cold. Yeah, but we gotta stick 2.5 hours in it. We almost got to the end of the game.
Damn.
Yeah, so sorry guys, no Virgil 3.
Yeah, sorry, boys. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick, for having me. Thank you all for not bullying me this time.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by, everyone. Thank you for joining me, Nolan.
Thank you.
I'm not sure when the next stream will be, but I'm currently working on the DMC3 video. Oh my fucking god, the bot's back.
Where? I don't even see it. Dude, why?
No one's fucking around. Bot. Okay.
It's weird.
Well, after DMC3, it's probably gonna be Kingdom Hearts 2. And then after that, maybe another SD video. Okay,
Yeah, and I'd just like to say thank you so much for having me on Nab's Compendium. Please subscribe to Tony for You. Okay, goodbye.
bye everyone.